Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. Oops. Sorry for being late. I got distracted by scrubbing my feet. Oh well, it was worth it in the end. My feet are extra clean and I love it. But now we're starting up with a heads up. This next segment contains spoken dialogue. Make sure you're ready to listen before tapping the screen. Yay!
メガネがその人間の知性に関係あるわけではもちろんありません。それはただの外見から来るイメージ。
Yup.
メガネをかけた善人もメガネをかけた悪人もどちらも存在するのが世間というものです。
Thank you for the head pats.
ただそれはそれとしてメガネをかけるという動作そのものに意味を見出すこともできます。
There's meaning?
例えば性格のスイッチ、切り替えに使用する。
Man, I wish I had epic glasses that could do that.
あるいは交渉で攻撃に転じるときに攻撃的に見えるようなメガネに掛け替える。世界にメガネは溢れんばかり。どうかあなたが良いメガネと巡り合うことを。
Thank you, Arjuna Alter. I shall find the right pair for me. Now that sounds like a fun goal. And yay, another ticket, another teapot. Delicious. And might as well just accept these thingies.
Miss Crane の工房に行かれたことはありますか?
Yes, Miss Crane, who rejected me summoning her, which kind of hurts, but it's okay.
ショップ項目から礼儀法制ですよ。
Thanks, Mash. Ooh, delicious sink quartz.
コツコツとですね。一歩一歩
Ooh, hello.
前進していきましょう。
And now time to go back to the bespectacled intellectuals. Yes, indeed. Section 4, Game 1, Lateral Thinking. No fear. What's the worst that could happen for this game? Alright, it looks like we have our teams. For Team A we have Paracelsus, Sanson, Mordred, and Medusa. For Team B, Karna, Arjuna Alter, Gawain, and Enkidu. This is a terrifying team. And for Team C, Nemo, Ku Alter, Saito Hajime, and Oda Nobukatsu. This team is less scary. B scares me. And of course, the Master of Chaldea. Hang on, Mage of Flowers. Where does that leave me? Since you don't seem to have any affiliation of your own, why don't you join me as another Master of Ceremonies? That sounds great! Very well, it's time for the first game. How about we start with something simple and familiar? A man ordered turtle soup at a seaside restaurant and killed himself because he had eaten soup made with that meat. Aha! I should have realized that you already know the answer, but yes, let's go with this. What could be more fair than a game focused on lateral thinking? I have never heard that saying, or that riddle about the man ordering turtle soup at a seaside restaurant. But what happened? How did he die from that? Did he choke on it or something? How does that sound to you? Could you tell me how it's played? Sounds great. I already know how to play. Could you tell me how it's played? Of course. In general, Turtle Soup is a game where a situation is described, and players must then think of the motivations and events that led to it. For example, my earlier riddle would usually go something like, a man ordered turtle soup at a certain restaurant. Afterwards, he asked the server if it was really turtle soup, to which the server replied that it was. Later, the man took his own life. Why? Of course, that information alone isn't enough to reach the right answer, so players may ask questions. Though for the most part, these need to be yes or no questions. For example, has the man eaten turtle soup before? Yes. At the same restaurant? No, at a different location. And you keep going from there until you figured out that answer. Let's begin. Two men were collapsed on the ground bleeding. One of them had a gun, the other was empty-handed. Only one of them survived. How did he do it? Well, he used guts, clearly. Thinking. What should I ask about first? Okay, Team A, let's hear your question. If you don't have one, you can pass, but you have to say so. Please note that any team can try to answer at any time. However, if two people raise their hands simultaneously, I'll let the one who most recently asked the question go first. Got it? Good. And begin! Well, this is an interesting game. Did the man with the gun win? No. Team B? Was the man with the gun sick? Also no. Team C? At this point, all we know is that the empty-handed guy won. And the cause was not illness. So, who's gonna ask a question? If no one else wants to, I'll go. I'd like to check something anyway. Did the empty-handed man kill the man with the gun? Yes. We can safely say that the empty-handed man killed the man with the gun. Does everyone get how the game works now? Then let's pick up the pace. Did the empty-handed man beat the man with the gun to death? No. Is it important that they're both men? No. Neither one's gender matters for our purposes. I'll go next. Were the two men near each other? Yes, very near. Oh ho, good question. If they fought at close range, the empty-handed guy could have easily evaded a gunshot. Were the two men near each other when the fight began? No, they were relatively far apart. Huh? Uh-oh, that throws a wrench in the whole thing. Was the empty-handed man a fast runner? He was not, but how fast the men could run does not matter. Doesn't matter? Alright, I'll go next. Anything you want me to ask about, Master? I'd like to know more about the distance between them. I want to know more about how the loser died. Was the empty-handed man still unarmed when he killed the man with the gun? If you're wondering whether the empty-handed man picked something up, the answer is no. He was empty-handed the whole time. This you can take as a fact. Were the two men over 100 meters apart when the fight began? No, they were closer than 100 meters. Were the two men over 20 meters apart? Oh ho, still no. That's pretty close, definitely within firing range. So here's everything we know for certain, including information from the other team's questions. I think they should cover it. Okay, there was a man with a gun and an empty-handed man. The empty-handed man won. The man with the gun lay in a pool of blood dead. The empty-handed man was still alive. The man with the gun was not ill. The empty-handed man did not beat the man with the gun to death. The empty-handed man killed the man with the gun with his bare hands. He used the force. Gender had nothing to do with the outcome. The man with the gun and the empty-handed man were close together. At the beginning of the battle, the two were far away from each other. The distance was no more than 20 meters. It didn't matter how fast the empty-handed man could run. Yep, he used the force. Ooh la la. So, to go over the whole scene, it began when the two men were inside 20 meters of each other. The empty-handed guy got close to the armed one to kill him. And he killed him with his bare hands without beating him to death. Wait, hang on. Something doesn't add up. Both the men were bleeding. Exactly. It makes sense that the one with the gun would be, since he wound up dead. Yes, I want to know the answer to the turtle soup one. Like, why? I'm just imagining him like being like, turtle soup, nom nom, chokes to death accidentally. It's like, whoops, I forgot to chew. Or, oopsies, I was allergic. My bad. But how did the empty-handed man get injured too? Maybe he got shot when he ran in to get close? Nah, that can't be it. Merlin said it doesn't matter how fast he could run. And if he ran to get in close, his speed would definitely matter. Oh, right. Hang on. How does any of this make sense? Ooh, hello. For the soup one, you can just say the answer, because my guesses are he either choked on it or was allergic. Like, whoopsies, my bad. Alright, you're up, Team C. What should we ask about? There's some things I'm curious about, but we still don't have the full picture. Why don't we stop asking definite questions and try asking random misleading ones? Good idea. Were the two men over 10 meters apart? The cooking person forgot to remove the turtle shell? Are turtle shells that gross? Are they that bad? Yes, they were over 10 meters apart. So we know they started out between 10 and 20 meters apart. If they started out near each other, I would get why it wouldn't matter how fast they were. But in this case, if it doesn't matter how fast they were, maybe the empty-handed man ran into the armed one with a car or something? Yeah, doubt that qualifies empty-handed. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sister's master? Ran into... Ran into? It doesn't matter how fast they were. Because... What? What? He just fell out of the sky like that? I thought they were fighting and then that happened. I guess you can be fighting midair. As one do? I did not expect that. He had turtle soup before, but it didn't taste the same. The first time he had turtle soup, it wasn't actually turtle meat. So does that mean he's allergic? And whoops, don't mind me. Oh wait, I'm not using event bonus. Silly me. I wanted to go for raising bonds with someone else. Oh, true, they never said they were fighting. Okay. But still, falling out of the sky is one do, I guess. Enigma? It doesn't matter how fast they were. How dare you lower my attack. I hate you. You are my enemy now. I don't like you. I'm just gonna use Arjuna first thing, why not? And then afterwards, Nobu can clean up for me. Oops. And away we go. Oh, okay. The version you heard that he was fed the meat of a loved one. Oof. That is sad, but... Morbid curiosity, I wonder if it still tasted good. And ooh! Look at those bugs! Wow! You know, Enigma, you aren't so bad after all. I'm sorry, Enigma. I didn't mean to call you out like that. If you're gonna give me these buffs. You're now my best friend. Yay.
万物を学ぶことで真に大切なものを知る。マハープラーヤ。平穏を望むなら。
Ooh.
平穏を維持する。
Oh, that's fun for the event bonuses. Now stare. Team B, the answer to your question is no. Though if you know the solution, I'm willing to hear it. No, I'm afraid not yet. Alright then, go ahead, Team C. Was the unarmed man higher up than the armed one? Yes. Look at their shocked expressions. Well, that's the answer. Wait, what? Ah, damn it! Okay, Team C. In this case, you get to answer first. Go ahead. The unarmed man fell onto the armed one? It looks like a Stinkhorns to me, that's why I'm keeping him in this outfit. I'm entertained by it. I love the animation change. That's correct. Yes, we did it! Heh. Phew, what a relief. Nice job, team. Well, I'm sure the other teams have realized what happened by now. The unarmed man tried to commit suicide by jumping off a building, only to collide with the armed man walking beneath him. The hell? Then they never actually fought at all. Oh. What? So that's how he got us. We assumed they had fought when they asked who killed who. But he never actually told us the two fought. He had no obligation to correct our mistaken assumption. What? No fair! Of course. I am not here to correct your mistaken assumptions or warn you that you are on the wrong track. A 4-story building is approximately 50 meters tall. If a man were to jump off such a building and collide with someone on the ground, it's possible that the jumper may live and the man on the ground may not, depending on the point of impact. Damn it! I should have realized it was something like that when he said it didn't matter how fast they could run. Same here. I don't know what I was thinking. Were you perhaps thinking of humans as though they were servants? Good point. That is what the untrained human body is like, isn't it? You there. You should know better than to apply medieval British conventions to modern times. Now, we do have more games ahead, so I suggest you chat amongst yourselves while you have the chance. Oh yay, more games! Team A. What we need is creativity. I agree. Whatever sort of contest awaits us next, I'm sure we'll need to be able to consider it from many different angles. Yeah, intuition ain't gonna do us much good here. I'm sure common sense will be tested too. Speaking of which, Paracelsus, I think I speak for everyone when I say you're our best hope. I do feel I know a decent amount when it comes to alchemy, medicine, philosophy, and astronomy. But there are plenty of other fields where I am but an amateur. Even though you're a caster? My deepest apologies. Ah, I feel so worthless. If only he had been here instead of me. Hee-hoo, hoo-hee. Heh, I don't mean to brag, but I struggle with basics like boiling water for tea, and I often forget to eat or sleep. Yo, that last part, I understand. You're unlikely to find a servant who would be more helpless when living alone. On second thought, maybe he wouldn't be much help either. So you're basically useless outside of your field. Essentially, yes. Well, damn, at least you're honest. For the time being, why don't we all note down our own specialties? It may serve as a useful reference. I don't know what kind of game we're gonna have to play next, but okay, I'll go first. Let's see. I'm great in a fight and at pissing off my old man. I feel like I'm fairly knowledgeable about Greek mythology, but I also feel like that could become a liability. I suppose I also know a fair amount about theology. Aside from that, You can't think of anything else? That's why Avisbron has golems to do the stuff that he can't do. Those are his roommates. His caretakers, actually. Now I wish I hadn't devoted my entire life to the pursuit of magecraft. I was just an executioner, but I consider myself well-versed in healthcare too. You know, that reminds me. The advances that have been made in medical technology today are astounding. Compared to my era, when we still had little knowledge of infectious disease, the difference is night and day. Medicine has progressed all throughout human history. And in modern times especially, knowledge and technology are being shared at unprecedented speed and scale. It's wonderful. It used to be that medicine was considered magecraft in its own right, and was therefore to be kept secret. Oh yes, now that you mention it. By the way, I know this is blunt, but I have to ask. Is there any bad blood between you two? Because I'm worried it may become a problem. You don't beat around the bush, do you? No, that's just how I am. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't. But strangely, in this singularity, I felt far calmer than usual. You too, huh, Arjuna? It's true, here, my burning competitive spirit has cooled to a smolder. That would normally be a bad thing, but in this singularity, I think it will help. I agree. That aside, go on. We need to reflect on where we went wrong. Agreed. Absolutely. What is it that we were lacking? I think we were taking things too literally. With combat, there are inevitable distinctions drawn between friend and foe, and tactics for deceit and surprise attacks. But this last battlefield required us to think along different lines. And you and I both tend to be a little impulsive. Huh? Oh yes, I know just what you mean. What? So what you're saying is, we might be at the greatest disadvantage of all the teams? Which is surprising because I thought they'd be the most OP team. Well, strength-wise, I guess. But otherwise, I don't know, maybe. I guess this is more of a victory party than a post-mortem. It's not over yet. We still have more games ahead. That's true. At this point, I'd say Team A is the biggest threat to us. Not Team B? Team B would definitely have the edge in combat. But if the next game is anything like the last, we have just as much of a chance of winning as anyone else. All 4 of the guys in Team B are expert fighters. But that doesn't translate to good lateral thinking in games like Turtle Soup. What do you think, Sisters Master? I'd say Team A is the one to watch out for. I think Team B could be pretty formidable. Well, in this case, I'm gonna go for Team A if it's gonna be mind games like this. I thought we were gonna bonk each other, like we're gonna fight it out, duke it out for the prize. Right? Well, we should definitely be wary of Paracelsus. Sanson seems like he has a lot of life experience too. The snake woman is quick on her feet, and Mordred is... spirited? Chew! Was that supposed to be a sneeze? Piss off! Mordred is Mordred. How are we doing? Everyone finished with your post-mortem discussions? Then let's move on to the next game. Michael? Why don't you explain this one? A little warning would have been nice, but okay. Since our first game focused entirely on the intellect, we thought the next one should test your stamina and luck. Oh no. Oh no, why is it gotta be stamina and luck? This is why we're going to have you play what I like to call Oni, or as it's commonly known in Western countries, tag. Well, Team A has a rider, so that is kind of scary when it's a game of tag. Riders are fast. We're playing Oni? You rang? You rang? Well, this is gonna be fun. Someone needs to carry me and run really fast. Yay though! Section 5, Game 2, Tag. This'll be fine. Playing Oni, or as it is commonly known in the West, tag. Whoever is the Oni, it must run after the other players. Whoever's it catches another player, that player is out. This very simple game is played all around the world, and there exist countless variations. Indeed, it has been the go-to game for children the world over since ancient times. Having said that, I don't think any of us would care to engage in a normal game of tag. Because, well, you're servants. We can't have you unleashing your noble phantasms left and right to catch each other. So we're going to add a few special rules. Rule the first. One person from each team will be it, and the rest will simply be ordinary players. Each team may decide for themselves who will be it. All players, it or otherwise, may run away or give chase as fast as they're able. Rule the second. Only players from the same team can also know who's it on their team. Oh, don't worry. I'll cast a perception blocking illusion to help. So whoever is it will have their voice and likeness disguised. Let's go a step further and say that breaking the illusion is against the rules. The key thing to remember is, in mind is, even if players know who on their team is it, once they're out on the playing field, they won't know which is their ally. Nor will the people who are it be able to identify each other. If it's against the rules to break the illusion, does it mean we'll need to deduce who's it on the other teams? Against the rules, huh? Rule the third. A team loses if all of its ordinary players are eliminated, or if their it is caught by another team's. Basically, whoever's it is also the team leader. It's a big responsibility. Rule the fourth. It's possible for two its to end up in a draw. Hang on, I get one it catching another. But how does the draw work in tag? Let's say one it catches another by touching their back. That's a clear out. But if two people who are it simultaneously tag each other, that would be a draw, and both teams would be out. The final it standing and their team would then win automatically. Alternatively, if all its are eliminated, then the team with the most surviving players would win. If all the its are gone, and two or more teams have the same number of survivors, then I'm afraid the whole game will end in a draw. Rule the fifth. Players are absolutely forbidden from fighting each other, though they may fight demonic beasts. Huh? Does that mean? Correct. This entire building will be our arena, so to speak. And while I'm sure this needn't be said, I'll say it anyway. Killing a demonic beast is strictly prohibited. If we let them gain any more power, the Holy Grail War will be the least of our worries. While I'm on the subject, I'm sure this also goes without saying. Noble phantasms and offensive skills are similarly prohibited. She definitely just been thinking she could use her noble phantasm to win really easily. I was thinking that too. So only noble phantasms and offensive skills are prohibited, huh? Rule the sixth. Any player who's out, including those who were it, may neither help nor interfere. I'm sure none of you need to be told that, but it bears mentioning for clarity's sake. Also, we expect things to get fairly heated, so I'm afraid the Master of Chaldea will have to sit this one out. You'll be staying here with me until it's over.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Don't worry, we'll be fine on our own. You just wait here, there with Michael, for us to get back. Now, I have a match for each team. A map for each team. This building has 9 stories. So, I'm going to assign teams A, B, and C to the 2nd, 5th, and 8th floors respectively. And naturally, I'll keep you all up to date with info about who's been captured. Any questions? Yeah, I got one. Can its just touch someone to tag them, or can you, tackle people and stuff too? I think allowing such roughhousing would just lead to actual fighting. So let's just say whoever's it must touch someone with their palm to knock them out of the game. Kicking and such will not be permitted. Yeah, I got it. I got one too. What happens if the players obstruct someone who's it? What do you mean? For example, what if someone dodges an it and in the process bumps into them and knocks them down? I suppose that would depend on whether it was accidental or intentional. I want to say they wouldn't be out, but that would let players just restrain someone's hands and prevent anyone who might be it from tagging anybody. Yeah, exactly. Is that allowed? Most definitely not. And now, rule the 7th. Other players are only allowed to touch whoever's it for a cumulative total of 2 seconds. Any longer and they're out. That should make it so players can't restrain an it for alternating seconds on a technicality. Which ought to prevent any issues, yes? Yup, sure does. Any other questions? Doesn't seem like it. Now then, let our game of tag begin!
Yeah, I'd want to sit out on this. Too complicated. Team C.
So, who's gonna be it? It should probably be a fast runner, right? Then it's gotta be Ku. I say it should definitely either be Ku or Saito. Because yes, the key here lies in which team's it is the fastest servant. Yeah, and that's definitely not me. I could definitely manage some split-second dodges, but I don't think I'd be great at running over long distances. So what do you have to say, Ku? Will you do it? Yeah, I got this. Next, we need a strategy. Yeah, this is way more complicated than ordinary tag.
Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay, so there's gonna be an event starting on next Friday. How's Tesla Fest gonna be?
Oh man.
I imagine lots and lots of farming.
I guess this time before the event is for us to hash out our tactics. The question is, do we all stick together or go our separate ways? Well, what are the advantages of sticking together? If we have to, we could keep our it safe by shielding him of ourselves, since we lose instantly if he's caught. We can only do that a maximum of twice though, so it only gets us so far. There are downsides to sticking together too. For one thing, it makes it easier for the other team to find us. So we should work out ahead of time what to do when someone spots us. What if we split up from the start then? I don't think that's a good idea. Our job as normal players is to avoid getting caught by whoever's it. If the other team split up too, it'll be much easier for them to take us out individually. Battle in New York 2024 Space Odysseus versus Nikola Tesla. Oh, that's an interesting sounding event. Space Odysseus. That is kind of terrifying. In the sea, the whole reason fish form schools is because there's strength in numbers. Can I say something? Go ahead. I think the most valuable asset in war is information. At least, that's what Sister says. So with that in mind, wouldn't sticking together make it harder to gather information? Good point.
A lookout makes all the difference in the world.
Good thinking, Nobukatsu.
Well, of course it is. It is sister's thinking.
Okay, why don't we compromise and split into 2 groups? I'll go with Nobukatsu, Saito. I'll go with Nobukatsu, Saito, you go with Nemo.
Aw, jeez, I have to go with you?
Got a problem with that?
Of course I do. It seems you forgot about the little gap in our power. Then again, I guess there's not a single servant here I could hope to defeat on my own.
Yep, which is exactly why you're coming with me. Just be ready for me to drag you around by the scruff of your neck.
Ugh, this is exactly what I hate about you warrior type. But fine, I guess it is the only way.
Looks like it's you and me then, Nemo. Any of you know any spells to communicate over distances? I'm the #1 swordsman in all of Japan. What do you think?
No, unfortunately. I rely on Chaldea technology for comms.
Alright, here Saito. I'm gonna give you a comms rune. Of course, it uses magecraft, so the other teams will be able to pick up on that. So only use it when you really have to. Got it, I'll hang on to this.
Are you sure we can use that? Isn't it against the rules?
Nah, rules didn't say you can't use magecraft. Noble phantasms and fighting, yeah. But...
yeah, we're not breaking the rules, I didn't say no.
They never said a word about magecraft being off limits, so I'm going to make decisive use of it. Okay. Decisive use? Are you sure about this?
It doesn't break any rules, so there's no reason not to use every advantage we can get. That said, what kind of magecraft are you planning to use? We're not allowed to fight, so any offensive spells are out of the question.
What about some simple physical enhancements?
Oh, but then I'd probably end up using Mana Burst by accident.
Good question. I can see the sense in enhancing Sanson, but I don't think either of you needs help there. On the other hand, what about a spell like this?
Whisper, 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 gasp!
Darn, you serious? That sounds nasty even to me.
I like it. Being nearly invincible is the best thing we can hope for.
The only problem is, it won't take long for the other teams to notice. There's nothing we can do about that, but let's not forget, they won't be so eager to risk everything right off the bat. Let's make sure we win this game. Whoa, I never hear you say shit like that, Paracelsus. Hell yeah!
I agree. It would be great to get one over on Karna and Ku for once.
You make a good point. Okay, I'm in too. It's not every day we get the luxury of being in a Holy Grail war, knowing no one's going to get hurt. It would be a waste not to go all out. Aw yeah! Let's kick some Team B and see ass!
So they have a super secret plan? Let's see how these guys do.
So we agree to split up and look for the other team's its, trusting in our individual strength to see us through. It's a reasonable tactic since we can also communicate via magecraft, but... it makes great use of our team's strength. I think it's a good strategy. I agree, but...
a meek approach would just reduce our chances of success.
This plan is only possible because we have such a strong base to work with. I think it's great. It makes full use of our individual abilities.
That's true.
A meek approach for our team would probably just hold us back.
Oh.
Perception blocking. That must be an it then. I know I'm not my team's it. But the moment we declared ours, he became indistinct and hazy right before our eyes. I remember the name, but I can't get a clear look. So I have no way to differentiate the it. And since our team split up, I have no way to tell which team's it this is. Of course, we made a plan for this, for just this sort of situation. All I have to do is... no signal. Then it's an enemy!
Oh, that's smart. Be like, yo, are you our team's it? Oh, you didn't respond to our secret code? Oops.
I'll head upstairs. This is Arjuna. I just ran to either Team A or Team C's It. I'm currently trying to make my escape. This is Karna. I've run into an enemy's It as well. This is Gwaine. I've also run into an enemy's It. Wait. That's too many. One of the Its we see must be ours. Mine didn't signal. Neither did mine. Wait. Mine didn't either. Something's not right. The numbers don't add up. This is Arjuna. I just ran into yet another It. What's going on here? Is that you, Enkidu? This is Enkidu. I'm not near any of you right now. That's Arjuna over there. Looks like he's facing off with two Its. That's right. Well, you're our It, and you're here with me. Doesn't that mean all the Its are in one place right now? I'm afraid not. If they were, there'd be no reason for Arjuna to just stand there like he is. All he'd have to do is restrain Team A's It, so they couldn't tag anyone and let his team's It tag theirs out. Even if it meant sacrificing himself. But he's not doing that, which must mean... he doesn't know which is his ally. No, that's not it. He doesn't even know if his ally's among them. Team A's gotta be behind this. Probably. They must have seen Merlin's spell, analyzed it immediately, and recreated it themselves. Paracelsus, the only caster here, had to have done it. No one else could have done magecraft so intricate. That's a fun plan. I like that. Everyone's gonna look like they're It. Isn't that against the rules? No, it's not. Our rules prohibit the use of noble phantasms and offensive skills. This is neither. It also doesn't affect the balance between the Its and the others. Team A consists of Samson, Paracelsus, Medusa, and Mordred. This spell makes them all seem like they're It, even though only one of them actually is. And the three who are only camouflaged can't knock players out of the game, even if they touch them. Does that about cover it, Merlin? I'd say so. Ah, this is great. I thought someone might try something like this. Now things are really getting interesting. Hang in there, Team C. Good luck, Team B. Hang in there, Team C. I gotta root for my team. Arjuna Alter mostly figured out what was going on a few seconds after making contact with the enemy. They must be using disguises. Enkidu isn't here. The possibility is that they are using Ku's runes. As far as I can recall from the battle records, he could probably use them to create a similar effect. But even if he was attempting to duplicate Merlin's disguise, it would still be different in noticeable ways. Which means it must be Paracelsus. He's the only one here who could perfectly recreate Merlin's illusions with his own form of magecraft. It's Team A. Every member in Team A is disguised as It. Can you tell which one is the real It? They're probably just disguising their appearance. It would definitely be against the rules for all of them to actually be It. But I can't tell the imposters from the real ones. Man, that's a nasty trick. Can't you do anything about it with your runes, like disguise us in the same way? I might be able to change our faces, but that's a far cry from Merlin's magecraft. And if I don't get it exactly right, the fakes would be easy to spot. But their disguises are indistinguishable, perfect copies. There's only one mage here who could pull that off. So what do we do about it? We'll just have to lay low for a while. Saito, Nemo, you guys do the same. It looks like Team A's got their sights set on Team B right now. Let's think of a way to counter them while they deal with Team B. Team B. They're all edging in closer, but they're not coming at me all at once. Maybe that means neither of them is It. But no, I can't risk it getting caught now. Either one of them could be It. I also can't take my eyes off of them, or I'll lose track of the differences I've noticed. My only hope right now is Enkidu. if they can get here in time and restrain these two. It seems your disguises are truly are perfect. No matter how closely I look, I can't tell you apart from our it. Fantastic work, Paracelsus. That shook them. No surprise here, though. But I don't know if that's because Paracelsus is here, or if it's because I figured out their trick. Team A consists of Paracelsus, Sanson, Mordred, and Medusa. None of them are the type to show visible shock just at having a trick uncovered. So then, is one of them Paracelsus? I feel like I'm onto something. We're so close to nailing him, but we're still not there. We just need one more of us to show up. Mordred, Paracelsus, we can do this. Alright. What? Someone's coming up behind me.
Oh?
They must be the real it. He dodged, but it won't be enough. Got you. Damn, that's right. I completely forgot. Team A's spell has a major flaw. Whoop. Looks like we got our first victim. Sorry, Arjuna Alter, but you're out of this game. But now that I'm out, I can't contact my teammates to let them know about it. Good luck, Enkidu, Gawain, and Karna.
Oh, my boy. Oh no, he went poof.
Oof. So you're the first victim, huh?
Arjuna, my boy.
I have no excuse. I was careless.
Don't worry. You did the best you could.
Thank you, Master. I'm sorry I was the first to be disqualified. What a shameful display. By the way, Merlin, may I ask you something? It's about Team A.
What about Team A?
Yep, you're right. It's a great strategy they came up with, but there was one glaring flaw. I see. And of course, how they cover up that flaw is what's going to decide the game's winner. Oh ho! Master of Chaldea, Arjuna. It looks like it's Team C making contact with Team A this time. And that's not all. Understood. We've got the situation mostly figured out. They're hot on our heels right now, but so far, we're doing okay.
Well?
Never mind. Just our luck we ran into some of those demonic beasts right now. So we've got demonic beasts up ahead, and presumably another team's it behind us. Looks pretty bad. Now what should we do? Should we try to clear a path forward, or deal with what's behind us? Forward. Why's that? Would you be mad if I said it was just a hunch, Captain? No, I trust your hunches. There's always a good reason for them. Well, if I'm being honest, it's partially a gamble too. Shall we? Let's.
Yeah, I'd rather take my chances with some monsters than get tagged by it, potential it. I understand that. We just gotta bonk them with the back of our blades. Okay, what do you do again, sir? Because I don't have you. That's cute. Oh well, it's not too scary actually.
Just hit him hard.
But not too hard. I would say that hit too hard, but the good thing he has guts.
Ouch. Pain and suffering. How dare you?
Ooh. Okay, I'm fine with this.
No fear, no fear.
Fill us your cage, please. Oh yay. NP seal?
How could you?
But it's fine if you seal him. Sorry, Hajime-chan. But it's Nemo's time to shine.
Let's go!
Captain, you know you wanna spook me via summon. Please.
目標発見本館直上来年期間最大生命保護最大卵焼き OK よし急速浮上
I love the noble phantasm.
罪の矛
All the different Nemo, they're so adorable.
容赦はしないマリーンズ出撃
Good job.
こっちそっち
Ouch.
Okay, now time to finish for reals.
はいはい
分かってる
です
来撃て
Yay.
負ける勝負はしない主義だ無敵ってのそういうこと
Phew, all good. Did they make it in time?
Alright, they're gone. Thanks for the help, Sanson.
Hey, yeah, that support we had.
Yup, it could only be Sanson. Of course, just the fact that he didn't come after us when we had our backs turned proves that he's not it. Damn, I can't believe you figured it out. I guess I shouldn't have helped you fend off those demonic beasts after all.
Eh?
Maybe. But I just knew that Sanson from Chaldea wouldn't be able to resist. So you gambled on me being just as selfless as my counterpart in Chaldea? That's right. You really get me. Still, since neither of you are it looks like this encounter amounts to a Not quite.
Oh.
Gotcha. Sorry, Executioner. Sanson from Team A is now out. Time for you to leave. Damn, I guess I shouldn't have stuck around.
Poof.
Alright, that's one down.
So both Team and A have lost someone. That does put us on top for the moment, but
It also makes us a bigger target. We should spread out, and while we're at it, let's swap partners. Saito, you come with me. Nobukatsu, you go with Nemo.
why? So you can use us as decoys?
Yep, we're not gonna win if we aren't willing to make sacrifices here. Saito and I can deal with the demonic beast faster. There's no one else who'd forget the game and help us out if we need it, like Sanson did.
Roger that. Then we'll have to distract the other teams by drawing plenty of attention to ourselves. Fine then. I'll make a bigger splash than a whale in the shoals.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Okay, Nemo, let's go. Yeah.
You think those two will be okay? No. Both A and B are down a player. Right now, we're the only ones who with our full starting lineup. Yeah, the others are definitely gonna go after them. But as long as they can hold out, we should have plenty of chances to catch other guys too. Let's go.
Got it. They'll be fine.
Oh well, it's fine. I have no regrets.
Thanks for helping them out.
You're quite welcome. I guess this means you owe me one. So now both A and B are down a player. Which means we can make a good guess as to how they're going to react. It may be blindingly obvious choice, but let's focus on Team C. If we lose one more teammate, we'll be the ones with targets on our back. Let's go after Team C.
Yeah. Now that Sanson's out, we'll be in deep shit if we lose another guy.
Like they say, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. Wait, does that work here? I hate that saying. Why? Oh, cause you don't like it being... cause you don't like being so tall. Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I think being tall is nice. Paracelsus. Do you have any spells that can let someone swap bodies with a third party? Particularly, someone who uses their innocence as a shield to say thoughtlessly cruel things? I could probably come up with something. But swapping bodies usually results in a substantial reduction in power. So I can't recommend it. Makes sense. Don't worry. I didn't mean it. Huh? Why is she mad? I don't get it. Whatever. Okay, so we'll ignore Team B for now, even if we come across them, and focus on the 3 players from Team C. Let's go! I'm gonna guess Nobukatsu's gonna be getting out first, for our team anyways. Sorry, Nobukatsu! Yikes, I can feel the bloodlust all the way over here! They're definitely all after us now. We're like minnows being targeted by sharks, or sharks being targeted by orcas. Then it's hopeless. There's no way you and I can win on our own, and if we both get disqualified, then Team C will be... hang on. If things do play out that way, Team A and B will both have 3 guys, and we'll be left with 2. When that happens, Team A and B would naturally go after each other, since they'll have the advantage again. And once either Team A or B are at the numbers disadvantage... I had the same thought as you. Yes, things could work out well for us if that happens, but... You don't think they will? I don't know. All I can say for sure is, as decoys, we need to buy as much time as we can. Alright, let's do it! Team A's weakness is probably the fact that Paracelsus is it. What, cause of his magecraft disguises? Yup. Obviously, anyone another team's it tags is out. But if Paracelsus gets ousted, he can't keep disguising his team with magecraft, or they'll be breaking Rule 6. Oh yeah, I think it was. Once you're out, you can neither help nor interfere. Yeah. So of course, Team A's gotta do everything they can to keep him safe. And that means we can be sure that he's their it. Knowing that, we can work out what they're gonna do. So we're gonna go after Paracelsus and take him down, even if we have to use Nobukatsu and Nemo to lure him out. This go even better if Team B's it was out of the picture first. Ooh, footsteps. Huff, huff. Hey, you okay there, Paracelsus? Just a little winded. It's not just that. You're also casting these disguise spells on us while running around this fairly large building. Oh yeah, and since the building's set up to collect magical energy, you're keeping your own physical enhancements to a bare minimum, aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm so sorry. There simply wasn't any other way. Why don't we take a short break? No, we shouldn't. I don't see our advantage holding for much longer. It's very likely that the other teams have figured out that I am it. The other teams have most probably chosen their strongest servant as their it. In our case, however, our strategy dictated that I must be it. It probably won't be long now before Team B's it tags 2 of Team C's players. From that point on, the line between a humiliating loss and a come-from-behind victory for us will be quite fine. And I'd certainly like to win. Huh, of course we're gonna come from behind to win. I agree, honestly. I'm rather fired up about this myself. I swear in these glasses that I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. Look at them having the power of friendship on their side right now. Teamwork. There you are.
Man, how much stamina does this guy have anyway?
You're going nowhere.
Karna. Damn. Now we're cut off at both ends. Crap. Looks like this is it. Got you. Yep. No. Nobukatsu got out first. That was a 2-for-1 special though.
Ono Nobukatsu and Nemo are both out.
Well, we bought as much time as we could. Now we just have to hope it was enough for the other two. Poof.
Oh? And it. Are they from Team A or C? Though they could also be one of Team A's players in disguise. So they're making a run for it. Okay, I'll go after them. I may not be able to use my Noble Phantasm or offensive skills, but I'm still a fast runner.
Well,
An it chasing after another it, so the one being chased must be one of the Team A's players in disguise. Now, do I go after the player being chased or the it doing the chasing? Obviously, I should go after the it doing the chasing. Once I get them, their whole team will be disqualified. Wait for it. Wait for it now.
touch.
Got you. You really are fast, Enkidu. You're every bit as quick to take action as your reputation suggests. Which is why we had to work as a team to defeat you. Damn it! The one who was chasing wasn't it. It was one of Team A's ordinary players, so that must mean... Got you. Medusa from Team A and Enkidu from Team B are both out. Thanks for playing. There's something mildly infuriating about that saccharine tone of his. You got me good. Poof. And so, Team B's out of the game. Karna Gawain. That means you two.
Yeah, Team B's just being bullied in these games.
Poof.
Big oof.
Phew. That just leaves Team C. Yeah, but now our team's just us two. We should assume our advantage is essentially gone now. The last player left is that Saito Hajime guy. The sword fighter from the Far East, yes. I'm sure he's far more athletic than I am. Then it's gonna come down to a battle of grit. That's not a word I usually associate with myself, but in this case, I like it. Alright, let's do this thing!
Phew.
That was an ordeal. I'm sorry, everyone. I should have been more careful. Not at all. I would have fallen for that too. Going after the one being chased just wasn't an option. No, you were made to think it wasn't an option. Chin up, Enkidu. We weren't that much help either. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. So, only 4 left, huh? Something wrong, Karna? I need to step out for a moment. Would you come with me, Arjuna? Hold on. May I, Master?
Sure thing.
Alright then. Be back soon. Well, what is it? There's something off about the demonic beasts. I guess the other heroic spirits haven't noticed because they're too caught up in the game. Something off? I want to take a closer look at them, but I also don't want to get in the way of the game. So I want you to help me investigate them quietly. I see. Let's go then. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. I never thought I'd see the day when you and I would investigate an office building together. Fate certainly has a way of surprising you, doesn't it? That it does. If you told my younger self I'd be doing this one day, I don't think he would have believed you. Let's just chalk it up to the glasses and leave it at that. Heh, good idea. It's all thanks to the glasses.
Yes, the glasses.
Whoa! That was close. Guess you're Paracelsus then, which means that it is chasing down must be... Mordred. Yeah, no caster would take off running like that. Saito, you still hanging in there? More or less. Alright. Keep it up a little longer while I tie the last one.
What an intense game of tag. The man I'm chasing after continues to evade me as I run after him. I hate that I have well below average stamina for a heroic spirit. I'm growing more and more exhausted, gasping for breath, but sticking my hair to my skin. I know I'm doing something ridiculous in an already ridiculous situation, and yet, this is still the wisest course. We're not injuring, killing, dying, or fighting. Well, I suppose we may technically be doing the latter. As I am not a warrior by any measure, there's only so much I can do in a physical conflict. But even though it's also exhausting, this is all too good-natured and invigorating to call a battle. So I must push my body to its limits like warriors do for a little longer. I can do that too.
First, Mordred was running around every which way in that room. Now they're out in the hallway. Do they have some kind of plan, or are they just playing things by ear? If it's a plan, then... Saito, where are you right now? The 7th floor hallway. Paracelsus is on my tail, but so far I haven't had much trouble shaking him. That's the same floor as me, so that must mean... They're trying to trade places. I can hear their footsteps, so they've got to be close. They must be planning to trade places at the hallway corner so Paracelsus can surprise me. Interesting. If you think you can get me like that, go ahead and try. I'm at the corner. Let's do this, Paracelsus. Got it. Now. Whoop. Saito just jumped over my head. There's no way they can catch him now. And once I catch the last player on their team, we'll win. We've got this. Huh?
Eh?
Okay, now that we all look like we're it, let me give you this just in case.
Sanson?
Your coat? Like I said, just in case. Anything we're not wearing on our person isn't affected by the it disguise, right? That's right. I assume it's the same for Merlin's illusion too. So I thought, if you have to, you can take off my coat and throw it over someone's head to surprise and blind them. I don't know, you really think there'll be a situation where that'll be necessary? No, probably not.
But just in case.
Thank you, Sanson. Now all we need to do is... Grr, get off of me! Damn it, now Mordred's here too. Which one's the real it? This is the moment of truth. They look the same to me, but... I can still tell which one Paracelsus is. He's the one who looks like he's about to collapse. It's over! Would you, Mordred? You got it, Paracelsus. What? And now, rule the 7. Other players are only allowed to touch whoever's it for a cumulative of 2 seconds. Crap! They've still got the full 2 seconds to hold cool down, which means he can't tag anyone out for 2 whole seconds. Do it! Got you! Damn it.
Well, I did guess Team A would be the one to look out for, and yeah, they were the one to look out for.
Crew Alter is out. That means Team C is lost. Team A wins. Phew. That was truly exhausting. Way to go, Paracelsus. That was awesome. Oh, please stop that, Mordred. You're hurting me. Oh, whoops. Damn, it feels good to win though, huh?
I know, right? He got his sports manga moment.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nice work out there.
Damn it, this sucks. They play the rules like a fiddle. Hang on, isn't it against the rules to so deliberately interfere like that though? Maybe, but I'm not so sure. It looked to us like Mordred just happened to run into him when they turned around that corner. Right, of course it did. And as for us, forget it. I'm not gonna whine on a technicality when we obviously lost. Oh, I see. I'm guessing you were counting on him reacting like that too? Woo! And the winners return! You got no problem with our victory, right? Nah, you beat us fair and square. Phew. I suddenly feel so much lighter. What are you talking about? We still got another game to win. Would you mind if I left that one to the rest of you? I could really use a break. Hang in there! On that note, I would like to get to the next game, but it seems Karna and Arjuna Alter have yet to return. Master, we have an emergency!
Huh? What happened?
All of you, come with us!
Okay, we're here?
This is a bad sign, a very bad sign.
Is that...
Yes, it's almost definitely blood. Apparently, the demonic beasts have started eating each other.
Oh, okay.
Is that bad? Normally, it would be great, since they would be doing the work of culling their numbers for us. But here, the fewer beasts there are, the stronger those that remain become. As far as we can tell, their ability to absorb their opponent's power still works when they eat each other. Now they're on the verge of transforming from demonic to phantasmal beasts. That's going to make things much more difficult. The only way to fend them off now is to kill them with our noble phantasms. Wait, hold on. Isn't that a bad idea? I mean, if we do that, they'll take our power too, right? That's right. So we can't drive them off, we can't afford to lose to them, and we can't risk beating them either. So we're stuck? Alright, I see how it is. For the moment, I'll buy us some time with an illusion. Then, we get to work on brainstorming a solution.
Eat or be eaten. Oh man, the last one standing is gonna be terrifying. It's that thing where you put a bunch of spirits in a jar and let them eat each other. And now it's time for... Section 6.
A wolf, a goat, and a cabbage.
What a combo! A wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. Order is essential to everything. There's an ancient logic puzzle that has existed since at least the 9th century called a river crossing puzzle. A farmer purchased a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage at the market. I like how they drew this part, it's cute. The farmer needs to transport his purchases to his home across the river by boat. But there's a problem. Only the farmer can row the boat, and there is only enough room to transport one of his purchases at a time. Should the farmer leave the wolf and the goat alone, the wolf would eat the goat. Likewise, if the farmer leaves the goat and the cabbage alone, the goat will eat the cabbage. How big is that cabbage if he can't fit it with him and an animal? That must be a giant cabbage. The farmer must always cross the river with the boat both ways. The most efficient solution to this problem involves 3 round trips and a single one-way trip. Done right, it's possible to safely transport everything across the river by moving the boat 7 times. The final game involves a similar yet very different problem. There are no return trips. Nothing can be put back where it was. We will need to think carefully about which abilities to transport and which to sacrifice. You've heard that riddle before, but as a chicken, a bag of seeds, and a fox, how big is that bag of seeds if the farmer can't keep that too? Like, what the heck? Farmer, my dude, like, how big are those produce that you have? I can't imagine a giant bag of seeds that would, like, you can't just carry it. I'm just imagining like a little seed packet or regular sized cabbage. It's like, come on, dude, you can carry it on your lap, in a pocket. Heck, even a bag of potatoes isn't too bad, or at least the ones that I'm familiar with. Get the order wrong, and we will be remembered as the fools who sparked the apocalypse.
Let's hope this break room's still in working order. Yes, it looks like it is. So what's going on, Merlin? Actually, I'd like to hear from Ku Alter right now. What do you make of the demonic beasts eating each other? It's great they're cutting their numbers down for us. But...
And it's not because it's big, it's because it's too heavy. How heavy is a cabbage in this world? Cabbages that I've seen, like the biggest I've seen, I can still lift with like a hand.
That's right. It's easy to overlook this point, especially since we're already referring to it as them eating each other. But this is a battle for survival, so the last one standing wins. We're all intimately familiar with such things, aren't we?
You mean a Holy Grail war?
Right. Their cannibalism has ended up serving as the ritual for manifesting the Holy Grail. That may not have been happenstance. They might well be doing it on purpose. Otherwise, I can't see why they wouldn't have started eating each other before now. A ritual to manifest the Holy Grail, huh? What about it? How did they learn about the Holy Grail War in the first place? They couldn't have arrived at cannibalism just by observing what we've been doing here. We weren't actually fighting each other. And we definitely weren't killing and eating one another. That leads me to think they must have already known the mechanism for making the Holy Grail manifest. And if they did, it may be that they intend to complete the ritual by reducing their own numbers before ultimately coming to wipe us all out. Your line of reasoning makes sense, but if you're right, that would also mean they're much smarter than we had assumed, less shark and more orca. Do you really think those demonic beasts are so intelligent? Probably, yes, for that matter. Remember the mage's message warning of the beasts going berserk? I think that might be because they made the beasts too smart. So the beasts were given intelligence and power, which let them learn how to take it for themselves and understand what a Holy Grail is. And now that they've realized we're not going to kill each other, they've started holding their own sort of Holy Grail war. We gotta do something about this. It's bad enough the Holy Grail was feeding them magical energy. But our bloodless Holy Grail war has brought it one step closer to manifesting. And if it does, it'll be capable of granting just about any wish. What do you think these demonic beasts would wish for? You know what, never mind. I can imagine plenty of stuff and it's all terrible. Prosperity, longevity, longevity, power. When you get right down to it, mundane human desires aren't much more than their instinctual needs as living creatures. So now that these beasts have begun to think for themselves, they're definitely gonna wish for the same things. And if they get their wish, it'll be a damn catastrophe. If those things flourish and grow stronger, they'll eventually start using their brains. And then it won't be long before they're thinking stuff like, why share this planet with other intelligent life? We ought to be ruling. That sounds worse than some of the stuff I've seen in sci-fi horror films. But I think you're right. Okay, now that we all get the gist of what's going on here, let's get to the big question. How are we going to defeat those things? Actually, I have something else to say about that. Medusa, you lost your powers when you killed one of the demonic beasts, right? Right. They then took that power and misused it for their own, much weakened version of your petrifying mystic eyes. However, when Arjuna and I fended off some of the demonic beasts earlier, the mystic eye power they were using had grown markedly stronger. Oh no. That's right, in the worst case scenario I can imagine. Their cannibalizing one another also makes the abilities they stole stronger. It's definitely possible. I can only hypothesize, but if I'm correct about what is happening, they could be trying to concentrate these mystic eyes in one place rather than leaving them spread out and diluted. Those things getting stronger is about the worst thing that could happen. Reminds me of a curse from the east I heard about. It's called Kodoku. They fill a clay pot with venomous creatures and wait for them to kill each other so they can harvest the strongest one. Yes, that thing, but with spirits. Excuse me, could I say something? What is it, Michael? Oh well, I was just thinking that. Embarrassment aside, I can't afford to keep my true name to myself anymore. Because if the demonic beasts are growing stronger as a result of stealing my power, then I need to tell all of you about that power if we're ever going to stop them. I see. So they took your power too, just like they did Medusa's mystic eyes. That's right. Well, here goes.
Well, that's a fancy name.
My true name is Konstantinos. Okay, 11? I'm assuming, yeah, it should be 11? Jagasis Palaio Ologos. Ah, yes.
Konstantinos 11. I'm gonna assume that's 11. Yes. Okay, so yeah, the 11th then. Konstantinos the 11th. Can I just go back to Michael?
I'm the last emperor of the Byzantine Empire, and the one responsible for the walls of Constantinople, and protecting my people. But the demonic beast stole my bulwark ability. In simple terms, they're really, really sturdy now.
Wow, that was simple terms.
Thank you, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm incredibly embarrassed things have come to this. Anyway, all that aside, Medusa, would you mind if I ask you a favor? Okay, what is it? Would you take a quick peek at the demonic beasts out there, cannibalizing each other? I know you can't fight them off with your power gone. But I think you're probably also the only one here who's resistant to their petrifying mystic eyes, since they originally belonged to you. Good point. I can't do much against other mystic eyes, but I should be able to deal with my own. Okay, I'll go take a look. Thank you. I see. So it's all about finding the right order. Hey, what are you muttering about over there? Oh, I was just thinking about how, if the demonic beasts continue to eat each other, the last one left will be stronger than we were expecting. Naturally, we have to find a way to defeat them, but if we use a noble phantasm to do so and fail, They'll take our powers from us and leave us with less to work with, but they'll get stronger. If we can kill them, great, but if we can't, we're screwed. That I was the first to defeat some of their number is truly unfortunate. Thanks to that, they, or maybe just one of them, by this point, have very high defense. They're definitely tough enough to hold out until the very last moment. Then there's no way we'll be able to defeat them without our noble phantasms. Quite the conundrum. Of course, I can't imagine demonic beasts are capable of fully utilizing every bit of power from every one of our noble phantasms. If they could, they would be well beyond the realm of demonic beasts, but not knowing how much they can use them is worrying. While we're at it, we can rule out destroying them by using all of our noble phantasms at once. Why is that? I know you're all weakened right now, but between you, Gawain, Karna, and Arjuna, I don't see how anything could withstand the full force of a combined attack. You might be right, but if we succeeded, where would all that energy go? For all we know, it'd blow up this whole building, and us with it. At that point, the Holy Grail would be the last thing on our minds. It might work as a last resort to prevent the worst case scenario, but it's definitely not the best solution. Yeah, you're right, Kualter, thank you. That's an excellent point. Indeed. And that's why we need to carefully consider the order of our next actions. This will be our final game. Everyone, I know this is a lot to ask, but could you share your noble phantasms and skills with us? Specifically, things like Constantino's Bulwark or Medusa's Mystic Eyes. Basically, I want you all to think about which of your skills the demonic beast would want to take from you. Even a guess will do. The order in which we use them will be crucial, so we all need to consider this together. I'm back. It looks like they're down to about 10 land, sea, and flying beasts. But they're also still eating each other. I'm not sure if they'll end up as a single entity, or if they'll maintain an equilibrium with one of each type. But if I had to guess, I'd say it'll be the latter. I see. So it'll probably come to a battle against the last 3 beasts. Then we'll have to assign the right servant to deal with each demonic beast. Okay, let's start by going over all of our abilities. I know there's no point in keeping to our teams anymore, but since we already have them, why don't we go in team order? Sanson, Paracelsus, Mordred, and Medusa. Would you mind starting us off? My power's already been taken, so I don't have anything to add. Understood. Alright. As a heroic spirit, the keywords to describe me are healing ability and executioner. They're both core abilities and/or occupations for me, not to mention an intrinsic part of who I am. So I think if one of my abilities were to be stolen, it would be from that list. For demonic beasts, they probably prefer my healing ability to my execution skills. In some ways, executions are tied to ethics. It's not an execution without the concept of crime. I have magecraft, especially alchemy and elemental conversion magecraft, capable of controlling the 5 elements. I don't know to what extent demonic beasts would be able to make use of those skills, but let's see. If they were able to create a philosopher's stone, it would make things much, much worse. For me, I guess it'd be my mana burst. For a temporary power-up, it's pretty damn strong. True, having those demonic beasts fly at us at the speed of sound would most certainly be a nightmare. Okay, how about you, Team B? If my power were to be stolen, it would probably be either my noble phantasm, Excalibur Galatine, or my special ability, Numeral of the Saint. The former lets me project the sun's rays, and the latter uses the sun's energy to boost my physical abilities.
Oh, cute! Look at Mordred, she's so happy.
Don't mess with Gawain when the clock strikes noon, or his triple jacked strength will knock you to the moon. Mordred, when in the world did you come up with that ditty? Yikes, yes. It would be very, very bad if the enemy had access to such a power. Mine is similar. If the enemy were to steal my power, it would undoubtedly be the golden armor I received from the god of the sun. And as for my spear, it's hard to say. I'd like to think that no one but me could effectively wield my spear or my armor. But even putting that aside, my intuition tells me that the demonic beast would go for my armor over my spear. For me, I expect it would be my clairvoyance. Even if they did take my noble phantasm, they'd be much more likely to kill themselves with it than use it against us, since the very concept of anti-evil is probably difficult for them to understand. So I think they'd almost certainly go with my much more straightforward clairvoyance. I guess that just leaves me. That said, I very much doubt they'd be able to use my Enuma Elish. So if they were to steal something from me, it would probably be perfect form, my ability to regenerate using the Earth's magical energy. Okay, that just leaves Team C. For me, it's a safe bet that they take my noble phantasm.
Will they take his noble phantasm though? I thought they would take his guts or his evade. I'd rather take the guts or the evade, actually. His guts and evade are so overpowered.
Oh well. Kuroid Koinjin. Unfortunately, demonic beasts have no trouble using it. So I'm almost positive they go for that over Geibolg.
My noble phantasm is the Nautilus. I'm pretty sure those demonic beasts wouldn't be able to use it. But the power of Triton, the merman, is another matter. It provides a blessing when embarking on trips to unfamiliar lands. That could well help them escape this building.
In my case, it's probably my swordsmanship. That's all I can think demonic beasts would want from me.
I just think they'd start using swords.
As for me, I don't think there'd be anything useful they could take. Cause any power I have exists solely for sister's sake.
That is true. His powers are for his sister, so I don't know what they do with his powers. They'd be like, okay, time to steal from this Nobukatsu dude. What shall we take? Nothing. Let's just take nothing.
Very good. Thank you all for being so forthcoming. Well then, Master of Chaldea. These are all extremely powerful abilities, and even just having one of them stolen could be fatal for us. But I also have a bad feeling that some combinations of these abilities would be especially dangerous. Now that everyone told us about themselves, did any such combinations stand out to you?
Well, Karna and Gawain would be powerful. Gawain and Saito Hajime, that'd be funny. They'll learn how to use the sun and blades. Or sun and sun. Well, I think the scariest one right now would be Enkidu's, just because of the healing ability. Enkidu can heal so good. Indoors, I'm not too scared of the sun, but indoors I can be scared of healing good. So I'm gonna go for Nemo and Enkidu.
So Nemo's inclination to travel far and wide paired with Enkidu's ability to absorb magical energy from the earth. We don't have to worry about that. There's no way they'd be able to use my skill better than I can. Oh, but wait, could they maybe use Triton's power to make up for that deficiency? It would definitely be a disaster if those creatures got out into the world. But I think there's a more immediately dangerous combination. Karna and Gawain. Karna has armor with the power of the sun god, and Gawain is a skill that uses the sun to triple the user's physical abilities. That sounds like the worst possible combination to me.
That does sound like a terrifying combination, but indoors, I can't really imagine it being too painful. Like, look, all the windows are closed, the shades are down. The power of the sun is not gonna help too much.
I'm sure there are other bad combinations as well, but it looks like Karna and Gawain. And Gawain's would be the most dangerous by far. Then, does it mean we can't join this fight? Oh no, not at all. It's only a combination of abilities that would be a problem. This means it's crucial that we save you and Karna for the fight against the very last demonic beast. You two will be the ones to deal the final blow. Understood. Leave it to me. I can't wait to get started. Now we just need to figure out where to put our less spectacular abilities.
Less spectacular abilities?
That's right, take Saito Hajime's swordsmanship, for example. Even if they did take it for themselves, do you really think those beasts could hold a sword? A sea fiend might. They could have one for each tentacle. Huh, I'd like to see that, but it'd be hilarious. I actually think it would be more cute than funny. Just imagine them desperately trying to grip swords with their stubby limbs.
I want to see that now.
I don't know about cute since they're freaking creepy to start, but yeah, I see your point. Basically, if we're gonna give them abilities either way, we should start with the ones they can't use, right? Or alternatively, we could save the abilities which are useless to them for the very end.
Useless, huh? Stairs. So if Karna and Gawain need to go last, who should go right before Karna and Gawain?
Maybe you should write all this down in a notebook? No, let's use the whiteboard. We can use this one I found over here. Over there. Let's see what we can come up with then.
Time to get the order down. Cute! I like how they have badges. They're like, how should we put this together? Nah, not that. Maybe this? This could work. Or maybe not. How about this? Good plan. And now that I can read the sign in the back, it was time is money, and now it's about time for the world to perish? Is that what it says? That pink sign? The pinky purple sign? It's about time for the world to perish. Okay, this is who'll go before Karna and Gawain at the end. Alright, these are the servants who'll go before Karna and Gawain.
Hint, hint, stairs.
Seriously? Do they not like our plan? Is it that bad? No, the plan's amazing. Okay.
Section 7. Hodoku culmination. How bad can this be?
I remember exactly when things changed. It was after the bait gave us knowledge. We gained power by taking from others. And there is no power greater than knowledge. So of course we devoured the bait. I don't know why they were so surprised. They must have known this would happen. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps they felt so secure they dropped their guard. Or perhaps they simply became complacent. Ooh, what's the final section aside from the epilogue? I didn't read the news. Is there a challenge quest? And if so, is it difficult? I have all my spells ready just in case. Well, whatever. I'm an intelligent demonic beast. A monster no one can see or sense. I wish to claim humanity's role as the dominant species and ensure this world is eternally peaceful and prosperous. But we were stuck here. No matter what we tried, we couldn't leave this building. I remember one thing that particularly satisfying bit of bait said right before it died. Oh, it's an annoying one? Uh-oh.
There's nothing for you to gain from killing us. It's pointless. So please, don't eat me. Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't...
Nom 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 nom. Oh, it favors NP spamming and crit builds? Well, it seems like my boy will do decently. Go, Arjuna Alter! Aye! Damn it, this is hopeless. Nom nom nom. So what should we do? We discussed it amongst ourselves and swiftly came to a conclusion. We would hold a Holy Grail war, we would summon heroic spirits, steal their power, and manifest a Holy Grail. This entire building is a giant magical energy collection device, which only operates under certain conditions. The bait worked themselves to the bone to build it. Thanks to that, all we had to do was either devour the summoned heroic spirits or watch them fight. And we could collect their power for ourselves. But not only were the heroic spirits we summoned stronger than we believed possible, they were much more intelligent too. They refused to fight each other. They drove us off without killing us. They kept their trump card to themselves. Interesting. Summer Kama or Kiara, Castoria, and Tamamo was a good combo? Huh, that is tempting. I was originally thinking Merlin, Castoria, and Arjuna Alter. Stay alive and healthy. To make matters worse, they began competing to manifest the Holy Grail for themselves. Very well then. They've proven they are not merely bait, but a formidable obstacle we need to overcome. So we'll devour each other instead. We'll continue to grow stronger and eventually obtain the Holy Grail. I hope you're ready for a fight, heroic spirits, for we dominate the land, sea, and sky. Okay, they should be showing up any moment now. As you know, Master, neither I nor the servants who lost their powers will be joining this fight. Karna and Gawain will of course go last, and will also send in the servants you suggested right before them. However, aside from that, I expect you'll have to play it by ear some portion of the time. No pressure! Shush, Merlin! I'm stressed enough as it is! Oh, don't worry. I'll jump in with advice if and when I can. Alright, here they come. Hell yeah! Time to mess these little shits up! If this is what fate has in store for us, I guess there's no running from it. Indeed. I do feel bad for them though, since they're only following the directives they were given. I was hoping we could find a way to end this without fighting them. But in my honor and these dark glasses, I can't afford to lose. That's right, I swear on these dark glasses. Itching to criticize Karna's choice of words. You demonic beasts have been comparing your capabilities and letting the superior one survive. I can respect that, but that does not mean I can allow you to win. Karna and I will go last. In the name of the sun, we will incinerate them where they stand. Well, here goes nothing. You ready for this, Nobukatsu? Yes, I can do this. Probably. Well, I have to. If you don't, you'll never be able to look your sister in the eye again. Gah! I hope we know what we're doing. We'll just have to do the best we can. Good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you. And so it began. An epic battle between the three demonic beasts who would rule the land, sea, and sky, and the 15 heroic spirits who sworn to stop them. A battle not unlike the clay pot Kodoku curse from the Far East. Oh. I don't like that. Well, I can always switch, but still, I don't like that. Ew. Why? Why must it be that way? Disgusting. I'm just salty. I wanted to gain or use my regular team. For the bonds, you know? For the bonds. But oh well. It's fine. Me. Okay, yeah, no fear. Oh, I'm surprised that one doesn't have guts.
始めてしまって構いませんね。
Must be defeated first. Oh my.
Why not? And why not? Although why not? Actually, I won't do that. I could do that.
我が力
I could do that too, actually. Might as well fill up everyone's gauge. Why not?
そうですね。
ですか。
水よ
Go get him. Oh man. Well, it's a good thing they went for Hajime-chan. What do you do, sir? Okay. That's a thing. That's fine. I could have done that. Oh well.
ホーム解放開始
And away we go.
真なるエーテルを導かん我が思いの形そう荒けるすさ
Hey, that wasn't bad. Ouch.
Getting down. How dare you? How dare you, sir? I hate you now. We could have been friends.
ああ水
I
よ
will. Bonk. Slowly chipping away. MP Steel, how dare you? Well, it's not like you can use a Noble Phantasm right now anyways, but still, how dare you?
了解
はいはい
Oh, the NP gain down really does affect. Ouchies. And they really, really hate Paracelsus. Paracelsus, my dude, what did you do? Why are they so angry at you? Like, sheesh.
はいはい
The strong feelings of rage.
水よ
Okay, they went after Ku for a tiny bit. But there ain't no fear here. What is fear? But just in case, you know? Always that just in case. And let's just bonk.
了解
Believe in the power of Buster.
眠れ永遠に
I believed. I believed so good. Well, I thought I'd actually have to defeat all of them. Okay, I guess not yet, of course.
Because it is multiple sections after all. Makes sense. Goodbye, Sea Fiend. We got it, but... Ugh. Ch. This is as far as we go. The rest is up to you.
The Sea Fiend's gone, so we don't have to worry about them using swords.
Their bodies have been enhanced with an exoskeleton, but I don't see any signs of either swordsmanship or spellcasting skills. Great, it worked. Alright guys, it's all up to you now. Understood. It's not inherently wrong to take your strength from others. Humans do that as well in a way. But you demonic beasts have taken it a bit too far. And one more thing. It's unwise to absorb powers you don't fully understand. You may regret having done so. Hey, demonic beast. One last bit of advice before you bite the big one. That exoskeleton you stole from me was made from the bone of a sea monster named Kruid. It's damn durable for sure, but of course, there is a drawback. If you thought you'd still be flying around all zippy and agile, you got another thing coming. The only way you're getting back in the air is by ditching that power altogether. Of course, if you could do that, you probably already have done it. It's exactly as we thought. They only know how to take. This is what endless hunger gets you. They can't discard their power or give it away. Now they have to carry magecraft and swordsmanship that's entirely useless to them. The ability to fly and the ability to fortify yourself with heavy armor are both great, but it doesn't mean they go well together. They're basically no better off now than when it started. They're still very durable though. Well, Misaki, who are you going to send in next?
Ooh! Enkidu, Sanson, go for it! Mordred, Arjuna, Nemo, you're up. Well, if anything, I want to save Arjuna for last, so Enkidu, Sanson, go for it.
I'm still a little uncertain about this, but I trust she's made the right call. Alright, demonic beasts, to the death.
Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. I'm fine with this. Yes, indeed. And heck, I can just go for Bond now. At least for Nobu in the back. Yay! Ah, next target. Whatever will I do? Yeah, whatever will I do? Take all this, my boy. I have all your cards ready. If I had all Buster, that would have been the best, but it's okay. This is still fine. I'm into this, I enjoy it. Like, look at how pretty his attack is. I wanted all those jewels. Great job, my boy. GG easy. Heh. All according to plan. Yeah, no fear. Now for the next beast. What an intense fight. You might have stolen my power, but you're not able to make full use of it. Now I see. The power it stole from you lets it heal by absorbing limitless magical energy from the earth. And from me, it took the whole of human knowledge of medicine. It stole both at once, but wasn't prepared to deal with them. Your healing ability is entirely beyond human comprehension. Mine is built on human achievement. So if someone were to try to use them together, it would disrupt their metabolism. Taken too far, even healing can be toxic. Even so, it's still stronger than it was before, so close, yet so far. Okay, it's time for the last one. I'm not sure we're making the right decision here, but at this point, we're just going to have to see what happens. Let's go, Nobukatsu! I know, I'll do it, but are you really sure about this? Don't worry. We'll whittle it down as much as we can. We will. But we need you to be the one to deliver the killing blow. That should balance everything out. Remember, and I absolutely mean to pressure you here, it's all riding on you. This is the last time I race shift anywhere without sister. Come on, Nobukatsu, be proud. You're the chosen one. You can tell Nobu how great your adventure was afterwards. You can impress her so much. She'll be like, wow, you're so cool, little brother. She'll probably be jealous too. Like, what? You had that much fun without me? How dare you? Oh, Nobukatsu, being the chosen one. I think I might have went past the thing that I wanted to grab. Yes, I did.
I sensed that I did earlier. Slowly scrolling. Slowly. Man, I haven't scrolled in forever. I kind of forget where everything is. I will just search manually. Or not manually. Do this thingy. Yes, indeed. There it be. And away we go. I'm not gonna get used to actually no, I would eventually get used to the craft essence for that I use often, but okay, so they do have the metabolic rampage. No fear. You don't scare me. Yeah, no fear at all. Might as well have that. Why not? Ooh, hello. That's not too bad. Good job, Arjuna. Look at you. I do hate that heal, but it's okay. It ain't too bad. No, slightly more gauge raising. Good job. Ouch. Oh, the power buster, you are so tempting. But I shall still raise gauge for now. Oh, okay, so Nobukatsu does have to do the finishing blow. How dare you? Well, it's done too. Yeah, that's fine. I can just raise gauge still. Oh, super duper good luck with the summoning. Summer this year is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so much. And actually nah. For the funsies, let's just get a bunch of quick stars. Why not at this point? Great job. This invisible enemy is really mad at Mordred for some reason. Not sure why, but it just doesn't like her. Sorry, Mordred, I'm still gonna focus on the others. Okay. Bye, Mordred. Thank you. I do hate that evade. Is it just a one-time thing? One turn? One turn, okay. Me. Just pure me. But it's fine. I can just fill up gauge. Going after Nemo now. It's okay if the guts activate. I can have Nobukatsu bonk afterwards, assuming that it only heals by 1 HP. Alright, even if it heals itself a little bit more, I can always bonk with someone else, and then have Nobukatsu last. It'll all work out in the end. Okay, 5,000, that's not bad. Oh, and then it heals itself by 30, that's fine. Nobukatsu, you're supposed to have more cards, my boy.
で
見えてる
But there, you can finish it.
ああわかりました
ケアレスミス
ほいそ
Now go get him. Great job. Look at how
れ
useful
に
he
逆らう
is.
など身の程を知るがいい
Wonderful, perfect.
Thank you, Nobukatsu. Thank you so much.
Time to finish this. I did it. But it collapsed. But it's still not disappearing. No, this is fine. It's just what we expected to happen. We knew the last demonic beast would come back to life as the strongest one yet after Oda Nobukatsu's attack. Only it's become the weakest one now, hasn't it, Master of Chaldea? That's right. I was never meant to be a heroic spirit. As a servant, I'm basically worthless. The tiny spark of power I have is meant to give Sister power. It's the only reason I exist. And obviously, Sister isn't here. So what happens when the only one to whom my power can be given isn't around? What is this? The power, all the magical energy and abilities we stored up so far. Swordsmanship, mystic eyes, clairvoyance, magecraft, they're all becoming ill-defined and fading away. Giving power away? What the hell is that? How's it different from taking? I don't understand.
You know how funny it would be if they would give my Nobu buffs if I brought her out? Like, that would be the best. So come on, you took Nobukatsu's ability. You better give my Nobu the buffs.
The answer's obvious. Without Sister here, my power is meaningless. Now hurry up and spit out everything you stole. Oh, they angry. It's starting to transform. This must be its final form. The culmination of the Kodoku curse. But it's also severely weakened. This might just be... That's right! I can see a path to victory now. Alright. You two, Master, bring it home! Oh yes, that's exactly what I plan to do. Agreed. You've all worked so hard to hand us this baton. It would be a tremendous disgrace if we failed to cross the finish line now. I'm Gawain, Knight of the Sun and member of the Round Table. Have at you! This is far too heavy a burden for me to carry. But it is, above all, a great honor. Know the mercy of the King of Gods. I am Karna. My spear is nothing less than violence itself. Prepare yourself, cursed creature of Kodoku, who would claim the crown of dominance. You will go no further. Let's do this! Understood.
But come on, Beastie, you know, you want to give my Nobu the buffs. Come on, she's right there. You know you wanna. See, look, she's right there. She's looking at you menacingly.
Like you know you want to give me buffs.
So yes, I do want to give you buffs. But I shouldn't. But I want to, but I shouldn't. But will I? I could. I will.
I won't.
And just back to there for the funsies. The next time they have extra experience or like rate up for experience for the cards, it's gonna be fun raising this one of an extra strong aerial drive later on. And who do I want to gain more bonds with? It'll be you, Wenky Doo. And away we go. How bad could this final boss be? Oh! I like the design. It's very, very passionate. I can see its flaming aura. Oh, fun. Well, it got lots of debuffs, so it's not too scary.
邪念勝つべしいよいよ行くぞ
Yeah, no fear.
現代数
No fear, no fear. What is fear? Fear don't exist here. Oh, I gotta bonk him a bunch before I can do serious damage. Oops. Oh well.
お任せ
Okay. Terror? Terror? How dare you? You ain't terrifying to me. Well, did I take off enough? Okay, I gotta get rid of at least a couple more. I will
問題
use...
ない
might as well.
承
Boop.
知したはいせー小手調べといくかいざ
Ouch. Okay, I gotta use Guy. Oh, that would have been so bad if he immobilized my boy, but nah, he went for Gawain. Not too scary. I just want to live, so live indeed. Please live.
承知した宇宙を学びましょうか遅い落第です
Okay, let's see how this goes.
万物を学ぶことで真に大切なものを知るマハープララヤ
Well, that wasn't too bad, actually. Ouch. Well, I'm glad my boy's not paralyzed. He's fine. But just in case, let's just make him bonk a little bit harder.
起立
And there.
ケアレスミス不便
Okay, how will this go? Well, that's terrifying. Oh, I gotta use the second burst first. Oh well, too late. Gawain's gone now. Arjuna, I'm so sorry. Stinky evade. Okay, what do you do? What do you do? Me. Oh well, too late. Eh, just for the funsies. He's evading anyways.
遅い
Well, look, Nobu's here. You know you want to give her all the buffs. You were saving those for Nobu, weren't you? Come on, Nobu wants them buffs.
数現代
Nobu would really like those buffs, actually.
視界ごとよいぞよいぞで
Come on, feel the power of Nobukatsu. Give Nobu the buffs.
ケアレスミス
Okay, very good. Next turn I can get rid of him. Ew, look at all those debuffs. Disgusting.
出席各起立
Yeah, I don't like those.
ケアレスミス
So, goodbye.
悪く思うここまで
Yay. It all worked out in the end.
There. It's time you learned what a real hero is. Creature of the Kodoku curse. Even through glasses, A real hero kills with her eyes.
Ah, yes.
Take this! The final Dark God!
Oh, so edgy.
Oh ho, you did it! It's vanishing as we speak. Not so much as a peep at the end. I guess that's that. Just watch there be survivors somewhere, like in those shitty cut-rate horror flicks. No, there aren't. I saw everything before my clairvoyance, with glasses, was taken. Worry not. There are no more living demonic beasts in this building. Oh, it's the Holy Grail. So, you can have this one, Chaldeans. Yeah, not much point fighting now. Okay then, don't mind if we do. I'll go ahead and collect it, Master. This would seem to be goodbye. I know we normally be expected to fight. But I have to say, I enjoyed this battle of wits far more than expected. Farewell. I agree. This really was a lot of fun. It seems I've been summoned to Chaldea too, so I hope you'll tell that version of me about this experience. Though I doubt he'll believe it at first. It seems this is it for us too. You know, for a singularity repair, this was actually fairly fun. Guess we better be on our way then. I would have liked to take the Holy Grail with us, but oh well. That's how things go sometimes. Well, see you later. Hope we get a chance to fight again sometime. Bye! It's over. Yes it is, and Karna. There's something I'd like to say before we part ways. You are wearing sunglasses. Those are not eyeglasses. You may be right, I suppose. I'm glad you understand. It all makes sense now. No wonder everything was so dark.
What? What kind of final words are those?
Was it really how you wanted to say goodbye, great hero of India? Yes, it's fine. We don't always need words to express how we feel. Now that we got the Holy Grail, we just gotta get ready to head back. This was a real pain in the ass. The Holy Grail, huh? What's up? Oh, it's just, well, the reason I wanted the Holy Grail in the first place is that I was hoping my empire, which died with me, could have ended more peacefully. That's why I was summoned here, and why I so thoughtlessly ended that first battle. Sometimes, things just don't go the way you want. Well, yeah, of course not. Everyone has their own struggles to overcome in pursuit of happiness, and I do mean everyone. So how do you think you're gonna pull that off for an entire country? You may be right. Still, it's always a tragedy when an entire nation falls to ruin. In that sense, I have to agree with the mages who ran this building. Maintaining peace, or I suppose order, may be a lot of work for very little return. But it's a beautiful goal.
I know what you mean. I'm not sure I get it yet. I know what you mean, kind of, sort of.
You do? That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Right, it looks like it's time for me to go too. This was fun. I hope to see you all again someday. The next time we meet may be as enemies or as allies. But either way, I will still be seeking peace.
Let me summon you, dude.
You did great, Misaki. Now it's time I was on my way, too. I should, well, can only project my spirit for so long. It's too bad about the games, though. I would have liked to do more brain teasers. You never get a chance to see servants while boggling over riddles. That almost made it sound like he was only here for his own amusement.
Honestly, that about sums him up.
Oof, I'm really exhausted. This better be the last time you bring me along on a mission like this. I mean it.
You're starting to sound like a certain saber we know, Nobukatsu.
Huh? A saber we know? A blonde, arrogant slacker? Seriously? The boy. The man, the myth, the legend.
And now we go back to Chaldea. Final section. Epilogue.
Yay! Reaching the end.
Oh, very, very satisfying. I'm glad I could get to the end today.
I see. So you actually decided to take your job seriously? Well, yeah, of course. I didn't want to come up short if I was compared to everyone else.
The last Ishtar Ereshkigal banners? Did you get super good luck with them?
Huh. Looks like you still have a lot to learn about the true art of slacking. Okay, these are the rules of a true slacker. 1. No helping look for embers or treasure. 2. If you get a chance, you need to run away as fast as you possibly can. 3. Never work a real job no matter what. And 4. Use whatever excuse you can come up with to slack off. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Behind me?
5. We found you.
6. We drag you off by the scruff of your neck. Hey, let me go, damn it! I just want to enjoy the easy life.
Let's all do our best, everyone.
You know, working sounds pretty good.
That was an interaction I was not expecting. Though, hey, nice for Ishtar, but oof for Ereshkigal. Well, that's a shame. I really wish I could have been there. A holy grail where focus on glasses sounds amazing. That would have been the perfect singularity for me. It really would have, Nemo Professor. But it's all in the past now. And now all these tears are fogging my glasses up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to exclude you. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna sulk over in the corner for a while.
Oof.
I feel so bad. Uh-oh, Captain made Professor cry.
This is my fault? Ouch. I know it's nothing new at this point, but man, this room is just all kinds of gaudy, isn't it? You think? I'm kind of used to it by now. So you're really telling me Nobukatsu of all people dealt the decisive blow? Master told me the same thing, but I'm still struggling to believe it. Oh yeah, it's totally true. You ought to give him a pat on the back. His finisher was a thing of beauty. I don't know how direct I want to be with praising him, especially when he only just started standing on his own 2 feet. Oh well, maybe a little wouldn't hurt. Maybe something like, good thing you're so weak, huh, Nobukatsu? That's your idea of a praise? Well, he'd probably still be delighted. I mean, yeah, he's pretty thrilled anytime I give him attention at all. Intellectual games with glasses, huh? All the strategy stuff aside, you must have looked pretty stupid wearing them. Oh, I think they looked alright on me. What do you think, Okita? Honestly, I can see glasses looking good on you. At this point, that suit fits you better than our Haori anyway. Maybe I ought to mix it up once in a while. Is everything okay, Paracelsus? I can't remember the last time I saw you reading a book so intently. Yes, everything's fine. I was just inspired by the singularity that was repaired the other day. Apparently, another iteration of me materialized there as a rogue servant. Ran around like a small child. And even wore glasses. Glasses? I'm sorry, wait a moment. What do you mean by ran around like a small child? hard as it is to believe, it seems I partook in a vigorous scheme of tag. I see. That is hard to believe. Indeed. But if that was what the situation called for, then I could see myself running around as fast as I could. So that's why. You're reading a book about track and field? I see. You know it's difficult for servants to enhance their physical abilities, but you thought you might at least be able to learn to move a little better. I can understand your logic, but wouldn't actual experience be more helpful than reading a book in a case like that? Absolutely. But unfortunately, I don't know who I could ask to teach me. I have a saber friend who runs very fast. Depending on their mood, they may not be receptive to giving lessons, but we can actually try our luck. I see. I'm a little nervous about all this, but alright, let's go talk to them. A little? I'm rather more than a little nervous. How bad can it be? Interesting. Peacekeeping demonic beasts, huh? I, for one, would be much too afraid to engage in any skullduggery if I knew I were being observed by a deadly invisible force. It certainly seems a perfect fit to your run-of-the-mill dystopian surveillance state.
It should be okay for the challenge quest. I'm gonna go in just using whatever team I want first, and if I lose, then I'll try something else.
Technically peaceful, yes, but at what cost? The whole idea is screwed up from the word go. Typical mage thinking. Be it as it may, I still believe his desire to bring about peace was a beautiful thing.
Ooh, congratulations!
It's just an unfortunate fact of life that people often take things to extremes.
I wonder how they define evil.
Oh, they probably just programmed in the typical stuff most people would say. Theft, murder, assault, and so on. But evil exists in countless different forms. And by the same token, something once evil can become good. So how do they try to distinguish between ordinary evil and evil that might also bring about something good? I'm going to tell you something very dull, and you're not going to like it at all. They simply could not have cared less about such nuances. For those engaged in such large-scale plotting, such things are at best to be ignored. If so, I can only conclude that the mages were indeed mistaken. By the way, Master, I take it you're rather fond of those glasses since you're still wearing them.
Kind of. Oh yeah, very much.
Then I recommend swapping out the lenses. Glasses that let you see the invisible may sound good in theory, but such things are usually like that for a reason. Something on your mind? Nah, I was just thinking. If those demonic beasts had managed to survive our attacks and escape from the building into a wider world, what kind of civilization would they have built? I would guess they'd assume they resume cannibalizing each other at some point and consequently die out. I certainly can't imagine anyone who destroyed a civilization being able to build a new one. Yeah, maybe you're right. Give me another round. Coming right up. Peace is a precious thing, a beautiful thing. It is rightly valued. But that is also exactly why it is so hard to obtain. For example, well, take how things are right now. Suffice to say, nothing comes easily.
Still...
Yes.
Even so, giving up is not an option.
Right you are. So no matter how difficult it may be to create peace, it can be helpful to think about. Oh, just think? That's right, think about peace. At least the time you spend doing so should be peaceful. I suppose you're right, but... it is the very reason people strive to accumulate knowledge and wisdom, why they record their accomplishments at all. And to be certain they would ever be able to peruse such records at their leisure, they invented a tool to augment our sight. Who can deny that, of the 5 senses, sight provides the vast majority of the information we perceive, as much as 80%. Which is to say, I'm speaking of...
Glasses!
Precisely.
In the end, world peace was never achieved. The mage's dreams were dashed, gone like so much dust. When all was said and done, all that remained were the glasses, which let one see the unseeable. Even so, whenever you put those glasses on, you can't help but think a little more deeply about world peace. If the glasses can help me see the invisible or impossible, can I see, like, the path to epic gacha luck? I need it. Ooh, Holy Grail. Beautiful, lovely. Seeing eyeglasses to eyeglass. What a name. Okay, intellect state can offer beneficial effects. I do less damage to enemies when not in an intellect state. I gotta be smart. Okay. One state is removed when attacking. One state is gained during noble phantasm and critical attacks. Some skills can also add intellect. I can become smart. Do I want to be smart? Of course I'd want to be smart. Let me just get rid of these real quick. I don't need that. Or that. But for the funsies, I shall put something else. Just for the funsies. At least my boy can hit a little bit harder. He can bonk. A slight bonk on the head to the enemies. This should be fine. I'm just gonna adjust the back too afterwards. Actually, no, I can just give that to her. I get rid of that one. Boop. Why am I bringing Korean Sky of Dark? Good question. I just saw Korean Sky and I clicked. I can change it up afterwards. Let me just save. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the bond level. Why did I had that only because I was raising bonds earlier. Now I can see clearly. Yay for seeing! That's kind of annoying. Okay, sorry, Nobu. I'll bring someone else. Just for the funsies. Actually, no, I could bring MASH for the 0 cost. Why not? It's a challenge quest. I don't gotta worry too much about raising bonds right now. Man, if only I could raise MASH's bond some more too, though. Like, that would have been wonderful. It'd be lovely. But it's okay. Alrighty, and now... boop. And then boop. Okay. And actually, I could put something here. I could afford it. Something on the cheaper side, though. Actually, just for, again, the funsies. That's a good one. True, because that is a Buster one. Man, if only she was the power of Buster. I love Buster. Buster is love, Buster is life, but come, it's okay. You know, I'm fine with arts too. My love does go to Buster though. Buster than arts and quick, I guess. And I'm just gonna give her this one. Seeing eyeglass to eyeglass. That's good to love all card types. I wish I could do that, but Buster just wins me over. Sigurd, Sakata Kintoki, William Tell.
始めましょう。
Ah,
能力使用
It's because they have glasses, I understand.
焦ることはないさ
Oh, I greatly understand now.
運命をかけた戦い
Well,
であれ
that's
ば
fun. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can do critical first thing. Oof. Yeah, first thing, no. But it's okay.
熱を帯びなさ
I can at least use her noble phantasm, why not?
ス
いありえざる妖精の王よ
Just bonk.
最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我がの根に
No fear.
集え円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アバロン
ケアレスミス不勉
Okay, so that's what the regular damage does. Eh. How dare you be so intellectual? No intellect for you. Ooh, look at that.
最高のカー
Okay, I'm just gonna give this to him. He can do critical. I believe in him. Look at that, 20%. We shall believe in the boy. I just want him to live. But yes, we believe in the boy.
下がっているように
ド起立倫理学のお時間です
そこです
ケアレスミス世界は学びに満ちているならば今こそ人は学ぶ時知識こそが悪を断つ
Even if I slowly whittle away at them, it's okay. As long as I whittle away. Except they're going for Merlin because they know Merlin will keep me alive if Merlin can noble phantasm. And I hate that about them because they're smart like that. How dare you? How dare you be smart? No being smart.
リラックス
How rude.
歴史
I just want to hit you hard, but no. Actually, I'm just filling up gauge at this point.
リラックス
Yeah, it's all for the gauge.
起立
And how bad can this be?
礼
誇りにかけて
不勉落第です
受けるがいい
It could take for an hour. That's not bad. That's not as bad as fighting Seshu and Kiata that one time. But it was worth it. It was fun.
敵味方識別確認発動
Oh, I hate that. They just barely did not fill up her gauge. I was kind of hoping for them to fill up her gauge and be nice. But no, they were mean to me. Yeah, sorry, Merlin. Bye, Merlin.
現代
See you later, Merlin. Merlin, Merlin, Merlin.
宇宙を
Merlin,
学
Merlin,
びました
Merlin. Merlin.
起立
Oof.
世界は学びに満ちているならば今こそ人は学ぶ時知識こそが悪を断つハープラヤ
受けるがいい
Okay, I might be able to break him at
ケアレ
least.
スミス
Yep, broke him.
一服一服これが
Some glasses from me to you.
行くぜ必殺
Yeah, he went for Merlin.
と
I expected nothing less.
魔剣完了貴殿の今日見せてもらおう
And my boy. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, that is pain and suffering. Ouch.
I don't like that. Oh well. Might as well.
美しき欲の花ああ溢れちゃいました甘露でも味わいまし
I'm glad the charm worked. I'm just gonna use a comma here, why
ょう
not?
盾に愛がないとでも欲望のままにお任せあれ
At this point, just for the funsies.
とまあらシューニャタ欲が残る聖願だ愛は痛いものうつろなる堕落の形
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. Okay, yeah, no fear. No fear, no fear. What is fear? Fear don't exist here. Fear, I don't know her.
ありえざ
宇
る
宙を学
妖精の
びましょうか。出
And
席
bonk.
確認。
違法の国時の終わり慣れた剣は彼の手に霊言にる勝利を刻めラウンドオーバー
It's fine. I don't think I'll ever actually play the game optimally, technically. Everything's just for the funsies.
マハプラーヤ
That's how it be in all games.
ケアレスミス
And all wasn't too bad.
能力使用竜の騎士スキルことなし
Ooh. Thanks for the quick up.
それ以外に何か言う必要あるかいシーさん
Oh no, I got rid of her thing already.
敵味方
Uh-oh.
識別確認発動
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, this will be pain and suffering. The ultimate oof.
誇りにかけてあれと輝きを
Oh well.
愛は痛いもの
不便
これが
Goodbye, my boy.
行くぜ必殺
And goodbye, Castoria.
魔剣完了秘伝の脅威見せてもらおう
I was gonna say, did you have to really do the NP loss? But that wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Thank you, Mash. I believe in Mash. We believe in Mash in here. Mash is fine. Let's just make it like that. Why not? And away we go.
燃えるならお静かに
Yeah, away we go.
まあいかほどたまにはノリノリでいっちゃいますか
I should at least be able to get rid of one of them. Or actually, no, never mind. I thought Pitoki would go down. Oof.
当てるさそれ以外に何か言う必要あるかいシーさん
And they had to stun Kama out of all of them. Oh, and look at all those Kama cards too. That would have been so nice. Oh, sadness. Yeah, at this point, running has to be done. Oh well. I thought at least one of them would go down. Okay. And there, to be nice, I'll give her that essence then. I can be nice and do that sometimes. Okay, I gave her that. I wanna fill up her gauge. I need a spam. I still want to keep my boy. He has to stay there. Yeah, he's just gonna be in the back just to hit hard. And I could replace this with something else too to spam. To stay alive. Be alive, live. Live, my boy. Oops, not that one. So MP gain because that's my favorite. Okay, that's 75. That's oof, only 30. Ew. That's 60. That one is okay. That one's 82. That's fine. I want Merlin to keep me alive. Merlin's supposed to keep me healthy. Unless he goes down. Okay.
さてギャンブルだ。
敵味方士が勝ち取る。一服しようぜ。
Yeah, landing the first shot, but not really, because I'm gonna just be here. Stalling a bit, as one do. Stalling to assert dominance.
リラックス。
Yeah, let's be fine. This will be the turn just to mess with him a little bit. Just seeing what that does real quick. Not that one. Actually, I could put that right now if I really wanted to and then bonk one of them at least. But nah, I feel like stating that actually.
ありえざる妖精の王よ。
楽園の端にようこそ。
Actually, wait, no, this way.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。
邪魔です。
And then she can bonk afterwards. Actually, no, I could have done Honorable Phantasms right now, but too late. I just wanted to do Merlin's healing. Last time he couldn't even heal. He was just there, he took punches to the face and then went down. As one does when you're Merlin, apparently.
愛は痛いもの。
これが最初のか。沈め。
Yep, they're going for Merlin again because Merlin. Everyone wants to go after Merlin as one do and Merlin. I always understand because Merlin. But I hate it because it's Merlin. How dare you bully my Merlin? Merlin.
燃えるならお静かにお任せ。
Might as well fill up her gauge again.
たまにはノリノリでいっちゃいますか。夏の堕落を今あなたにギュンギュンギュン。そこです。
Did that strategy work?
焦ることはないさ。
I don't think I still haven't tried using Shengong. I've just been ignoring him. He just lives in Chaldea rent-free. Cause he's just there. Sitting there menacingly. As one do. And wait, what does she have again? She has nothing. But it's okay. At least she's cute.
邪魔です。下がっているように。
Okay.
マーラ、シューニャタ。欲が残るは夏。聖願だ。愛は痛いもの。 輝きる
Dear.
それ以外に何か言う
Is he gonna go after Merlin? Oh, he went after Kama.
沈め敵味方識別確認発動
Craft distances from the old summer events. Oh, that's way far behind. Like if it was just one behind, I kind of understand, but that is way too far behind. Like that's just a big oof. I know I can give her this now. But I want to boost Castoria's Noble Phantasm more, so...
お任せあれとたまにはノリノリでいっちゃいますか夏の堕落を今あめてギュンギュンギュン
Okay,
違法の国
everyone shall live.
慣れた剣は彼の手霊言なる勝利を刻めラウンドマーマロ愛は痛いのよ
So actually, wait, no, she got it. Never mind.
骨の髄まで行ってしまいな仕留めろ
Thank you for the buff.
吹き飛べ必殺ゴールデン
Merlin? Merlin, why'd you get stunned?
秘伝の恐怖見せてもらおう
Going for Merlin and Kama. William, who are you gonna go for? No, actually, it's okay if you go for Merlin right now. He has an evade. He can take it.
下がって誇りにかけ邪魔です
And this turn will be for Raising Gauge.
こちらです愛は痛いのよ
Okay, that worked out nicely.
外しちまったらああもう見せ所だアッセルシーズン
I haven't gone through my friends list in so long. I should really accept more people. I've just been satisfied with the ones I already have. And ooh, since I can use everyone, you know, let's use everyone. Why not? Actually, wait a second. Maybe I should. Yes, I could. Nah, I'm not. No, I won't. I'm gonna save hers because she still has one for herself. It'll be fine. Yes, indeed. It's all good.
楽園の端にようこそ
静かに
And Merlin can work on his gauge again afterwards.
ご要望とあら
Why not?
星の宇宙物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう罪なき者のに通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン
愛の世界燃える宇宙望むすべては壁となる終夜
切り込む
Good job, Merlin. Okay, there, I got rid of her invincible, which I appreciate actually. Stop hurting Merlin! Come on!
能力
He's squishy.
竜の尽きることなし
As in everyone wants to attack him, so he's squishy in my mind. Okay, I need to do this for sure, and I'm just gonna have her fill up her gauge again.
誇りにかけて
She deserves it the most right now.
違法の国時の終わり
Please,
慣
keep me
れた剣
alive.
は彼の手霊言なる勝利を刻めラウンドマーマロ輝きこちらですロック形がつい
Okay,
当てるさ
who are you gonna go for, sir?
それ以外に何か言う必要あるかいシーズン
Pretty much Merlin or Kama at this point, so... Sir, did you have to get rid of that buff on Merlin?
太陽の魔剣よその身で花よ湧き起こせ
Okay, thank you, Sigurd. Thank you for going after Castoria. I expected him to go after Merlin, and then I thought Merlin was gonna go poof. But Merlin lived. Oh, I'm so happy about that.
さてカウンティングオーバー
Oh, yay. There was like a slight tinge of fear, only slight. And I'm just gonna give this to her for now. So I have to do that just in case. Yeah, just in case. No trust. Only fear. And I'm just gonna use all Kama, why not? Go, Kama, go!
愛の世界燃える宇宙望むすべての花弁となるまあ終了単独してください
I should have went for William. I could have broken
夏は燃え
him.
るもの菩提寺の下に愛の
I will.
敵味方識別確認反応
Okay, who are you gonna go after?
必殺ゴールデン
Kama. Kama's a chosen one here. She really is a chosen one here. Oh, I am prepared to go up against William now.
美しき欲の花
Very, very, very. Actually, I could do this too. Well, let's see if it works actually. Why not? Oh, it worked.
溢れちゃいました
I might as well just go after Kintoki.
燃えるならお静かに邪魔欲望
Time to bully.
のままに愛の世界
Hoo hoo hoo.
燃える宇宙望むすべての花弁となるまあ終了愛は
Okay, I
痛い
broke
も
his
の
gauge. I appreciate that.
単独してください菩提寺の下に愛の
And so close. But look at all those critical stars. Delicious.
しようぜ
I don't need intellect.
敵味方識別
I just got a bomb.
発動
Just keep hitting. No think. No think, only hit.
楽園
What
の
is
星
intellect?
にようこそ
再び欲望のままに
そこは壁もなく城もなくクリスマスの始まりの空魂のありかを見せようかガーデンオブ
I can buff Kama's third skill once I have the monies.
最果ての島罪の都
I felt so rich at one point, and then my QP went poof. And then I felt rich again, and my QP went poof. Right now I'm in the part of rebuilding my QP. And then it's gonna go poof.
当てるさそれ以外に何か言う必要あるかい
As long as everyone's healthy, I'm not gonna care about the intellect up, actually. Oh! You want them to do a skill buffer. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. And now, no fear, no fear, no fear. But I will raise gauge because I need it.
燃えるな
I
ら
really
お
need
静
it.
かに下がっているように欲望
Okay, there, that should be
の
enough.
愛の世界燃える
It's fine.
望むすべての壁
It's earliest in the night that I'm not gonna really care about how long it takes. The fight will eventually end,
愛は痛いもの
even if I have to slowly chip away. Like that one, what was it, like 2-3 hour fight that I did because I wanted to bring a stall team,
魔剣
which worked out in the end.
秘伝の
The stall
強
team lived,
見せて
and that's what matters. Okay, of course he went for Kama. Always going for
いいだ
Kama or Merlin, and okay, Anderson's here. I should have expected that because he also is bespectacled. And I'm gonna save Castoria's Noble Phantasm. Yeah, the next turn, William's gonna be scary. He has sure hit, and I don't like that about him.
邪魔です輝き
Oh, I can check out what Anderson does after this then.
沈め
Merlin and Kama again.
溶かせ能力使用竜の騎士スキルことなし
Sir, what do you do? Okay, award T stars to all enemies before critical attack. Oh, you can remove buffs from all enemies? Ew. Yeah, that is disgusting. Oh, I hate him. Nasty. He's a nasty little bugger.
熱を帯びなさい
Yeah, no.
マルミアドは
リラックスリラックス
Ew. Just ew.
ハッピーエンドの話を
果
してよう
に愛がないとでも
Disgusting.
星の宇宙物見の楽楽園の端から君に聞かせよう
But if I can kill all the hard hitters before, it's not too scary.
違法の国時の終わり
Or mainly William right now, just because I don't like the cheer hit. Because Merlin.
愛の世界燃える宇宙望むすべての家電となる終型
Aw, man.
外しちまったら
She just had to get stunned. He's stunning after on. Of course he went after Merlin.
し
Oh, someone actually went after Castoria. I'm amazed. Oh, that would have been so nice. Look at that. That's so beautiful. I feel for Merlin. I'm gonna give him this. Oh, so sad. Oh, so very sad. I don't appreciate that.
下がっているようそこです
敵味方識別確認
Already? If he has guts? Oof. Super big oof. Ah well. On the bright side, I can raise gauge. Yes, that is the one bright side right now.
誇りにかけて
星の宇宙物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう罪なき者に通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン
For an art sleeper, it would have been tempting to bring Da Vinci-chan, actually. Because when I think of looping arts, I think of her.
メリーバッドエンドだな能力使用竜の騎士スキルことなし
Okay, time to use Castoria.
美しき欲の
Yeah, right now, she's gonna do a thing.
花溢れちゃい
I
ま
need her
し
to do a thing.
た果てに
She's the chosen one,
燃え
so
るなら押し去るお任せあ
I need to boost her.
れマーラシューニャタ欲が残るは聖外だ
Okay, that worked out.
違法な国時の終わり慣れ
At this point, if I need to use my spell, that's fine.
刻めラウンド
If it's just the last three, they're not too scary. I assume.
絶技よ太陽の魔剣よその身で破壊を巻き起こせ
He went after Castoria, amazing. Terrifying.
ではお前の人生を書き上げようタイトルはそうメルヘン・マイヌスレーベンだ
Oh, look at him trying to help his ally out. Adorable. Oh, look at how much intellect he has. Why you gotta be so big brain? My dude, you don't gotta be that smart.
要請接続
I'm so tempted to just troll a little bit over here. But now should be fine, they can take it. Right now. But I do want to break him, so I'm gonna go after him. Even if he steals the stuff back, it's fine.
下がっているよう
This is just for raising age.
そこです
Whatever's gonna take my buff. Never mind. Okay, at least my story is set. Oh, it's not bad. And now I steer a tiny bit. Sorry, Sigurd, you're gonna go poof now. It was nice having you around, my dude. But I can't resist.
リラックス
早書きですカルウェ
Let's
イ
just have her hit harder.
熱を
I've been ignoring this one.
丸みアドワーズ
And I'm just gonna hit mainly Jekyll because why not?
果てに愛がな欲望のまま下がっているように
Okay.
愛の世界
Oh, he does not use his noble phantasm. Ah, makes sense though because he doesn't want to lose his glasses. Yes.
愛は痛いもの
So he's not too scary. Actually, no. That is kind of scary. We can hit again extra hard. An extra punch to the face is bad.
どこへドリア
But right now, no fear. I ain't gotta feel fear here. What is fear?
邪魔です
I feel like just
お
bullying
任せ
him
を
now.
お任せあれと愛は痛いもの触れ合い単独してください
Do the super recollection quest. Yeah, that can be for later. Those don't disappear.
そうだ
Yeah, they don't disappear. It's fine. They can just sit there for a while. They won't collect dust. They're just gonna be staring there menacingly as one
ハ
do.
ッピーエンドの
黄
話を
昏
しよう
の時を再び圧倒します
そこは壁もなく城もなく理想の始まりの空
I'm kind of treating these recollection quests like that one mechanic in Arknights that I've been ignoring because it's forever. Because if it's there forever, I'm like, meh,
慣れと剣
meh,
は彼
meh,
の
meh.
霊殿に勝利を刻め
Like you're just there to be there. Wait, do they disappear?
そこです
Oh no! Okay, never mind.
いいだろう少しばかり誇張して書いている
Uh-oh, he's gonna hit hard. In the next turn. I feel like Kama could probably tank at least one hit, so I'm gonna do it.
下がっているよう
As in, just focus on this. Whee!
愛は痛いもの輝き
Or maybe I'll just do it on my own then.
ではお前の人生を書き上げようタイトルはそう
I do want tickets. Tickets are always good. Oh, that hit harder than I thought it would be. She took it. She took it like a champion, but at what cost? Oh man, I hate that. And I hate these cards. Oh,
圧倒しますそこです
Merlin, why did you be sleeping? Wake up, Merlin. Never fall asleep in the middle of a fight. Stinky Merlin, wake up. Goodbye. Goodbye, Merlin. Okay. She can hit hard.
運命
It was fine, actually.
両親接続
I think she can bonk him. Okay.
Let's just believe in the power of Buster now.
はい NSS サービスですもちろんイノベーション
Back to the love of Buster.
最高のカードを君に
Okay. Yeah, power of Buster for reals. For the love of Buster at this point, ew, disgusting.
いかほど
And wait a second, I'm just checking this out. I'll just use all her, why not?
さてカウンティングオーバー
Believe in the power of Buster.
ご用件ね目障りですね皆様どうぞご覧くださいこのたくましい方と重厚なボディお分かりになりますかねあなたたちまで私の敵ではないことが吹っ飛びなさいませ
Okay, that worked out. Because if anything... Anderson's the least scary one, so this is fine.
対週末
At this point, no fear. No fear at all, actually, and I appreciate that.
ありえざる要請
I'm just gonna have her beat him up right
さあ
now.
誇りにかけて
Go beat him up.
違法の国時の
He ain't scary.
慣れた剣は彼の手霊電より勝利を刻めラウンドオーバー輝きこちらで
There's
す
no fear against Anderson.
ロック
Even if he takes my buffs, it's okay. He doesn't have an ally to help him. Whatever. His feeble attempts to get me down.
さてカウンテ
It
ィン
ain't
グオーバー
working.
ハッピーエンドの話 OK
まあ
Silly, silly. He's just...
そこは壁も
He's just delaying the inevitable at this point.
始まりの空魂のありかを見せようかガーデン・オブ・アバロン切り込む
後ろです
ゲルダの涙よ心を溶かす空
Silly Merlin being sleepy. Wake up, Merlin.
最高品質でお届けし
And nah.
人類殲滅この下がっているように
Wee.
では参りましょうかこれが皆様の努力の結果霊障巡行79式敵化大社
I love how adorable that damage is. It's so satisfying though.
いいだろう少しばかり誇張して書いてやるつまらん
How dare you do that to Merlin? Hurting my boy. My beautiful, beautiful boy.
ありえざる要
So
請の多い
rude. And might as well use all of her. He can stall, I can stall.
罪の都
But there's 3 against 1 right now, so even if he can stall good, I can stall better.
そこですやっカルウェル
See, look at that beautiful stalling.
ではお前の人生を書き上げようタイトルはそうメルヘン・マイネスレーブだ親指締め
Oh, that hurts so much. Totally. Pain, suffering. Haha.
早書きですカルウェナ
Not really. Joke's on you, sir.
いいかまあご用件ね
Give me those beautiful quick cards, please.
チェック飛びなさいませご相談はお申し込みまで
つまらんカーレン
Okay, and time for her to hit again.
早書きですカルウェナ
Oh, so beautiful.
えそれは
And
for the funsies.
はい MSX サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。ジャッジメントでございます。
Actually, wait.
いかほど最高品質でお届けしましょ
I might as well just use a power buster.
目障りですね。では参りましょうか。これが皆様の努力の結果。霊障重工79
Yay.
大社水中が受けるがいい。
And he went after Castoria. Oh, he actually hurt. Oof, that stings. But that was adorable at the same time.
完全によろしくて。
I'm gonna have her hit art again later on. Ooh, I can do that.
ごよまあ大変。スタート。
And again, just hit him.
チェックメイ
Good job. Slowly bully the boy. I can fill up, or I can at least get that quick again.
最高のカー
And might as well just bump. Yeah, why not?
ト。ご用件は
ド楽園の端に
最高
ようこそ
品質でお泊まりいただきましょ
Look at how intellectual she is.
星の宇宙
So
物
smart.
の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう
So beautifully
運
smart.
なき者に通るがいる
Genius.
ガーデン・オブ・アバロン
皆様どうぞご覧ください。このたくましい方と重厚なボディお分かりになりますかね。あなたたちまで私の敵ではないことが。
Good job. That does sting a bit, not gonna lie. Ouchies. Only slight ouchies, but still ouchies nonetheless.
対週末対粛
I should be healthy. I really should be healthy.
圧倒し
おや
ます
行くかい
But I don't have to worry too much. There's still my boy in the back who can bonk.
罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集う円卓の守護者たちラウンドオブアバロン輝きを
You did good, Merlin. You can sleep. You deserve a
親
rest.
指締め
Not really. Get up, Merlin.
熱を帯びなさい
It's
丸み
only.
アロワーズ
I will.
はい MSX サービスですもちろんお
What
望
was
み
that
の
one
ままに
again? Okay, 3 turns.
祈
Oh, 3 turns. That's fine.
始めます
But I just wanted to live, so here you go, live.
早炊きですカルウェ
Right now, you're the one who's gonna suffer the most, and I don't like that.
ルまあご用件は吹っ飛びなさい
親指締め
Ooh, who's gonna get the final blow in the next turn?
本気か
The one to take him down shall be... I'm gonna have Castoria do it. I'm gonna give her the honor.
下がっているように下がっているようにそこです
Unless she can't.
ロック叩き出し
Oh, that would have been a little bit embarrassing. It's like, give her the honor, and then he's just left with 1 HP or something.
それは上々
It's like, yeah, mechanics, class affinity. I just choose what I want to choose and bonk. But yay, crystallized lore. Good job, Silver Kama. You deserve all the head pats. I say as I move to Merlin and Castoria. Ah, yes, the all-star lineup. Time is money. Left with that. Yeah, the challenge quest wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, not too bad. Though at the same time, I kind of wanted to redo it with using Da Vinci-chan just because she's easier to spam with. Go to Anastasia. Ah, look at the time. I know I said that it's like early, but yeah, that's gonna be for later actually. It's not even that late, honestly. 10:28 isn't late at all, but I should probably eat dinner. I'm just making excuses. I'm being bad. I'm gonna use my AP farming bees instead because I need to eventually buy out the shop so I can raise more people. See, look, priorities for other stuff. Yes, indeed. Gotta have the priority list. And the priority list is getting the nice goodies from the store. Because the only things I bought so far from the store are tickets. Those outfit tickets, because my priorities are clearly in check. I could be getting stuff to raise people, but no! I'm just like, beautiful outfit, beautiful glasses. I need to get those glasses. All the glasses for everyone. But with that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck. I do gotta use my AP up. I'm gonna farm. Or at least use whatever I have left. And then I can go into the living room and see if there's any food. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Pushing aside the pain and suffering for later.